हेलो हेलो हेलो। आई गेस मेरी आवाज आ रही है। whoever is in the chat एक बार बस बता दो। और म्यूजिक की आवाज थोड़ी और कम करो क्या। ए नाइस, क्या हाल है नॉडी? सब सही लग रहा है? एवरीथिंग इज गुड। साउंड्स परफेक्ट। कूल। नाइस अंकित, मैंने तेरे को तो लिंक भेजा, आजा। जी मीट का। नॉडी तू फ्री है तो तू भी आ जाए थोड़ी देर में। अच्छा, आ गया क्या तेरा रिक्वेस्ट? एडमिट। हेलो, आवाज आ रही है अंकित मेरी?
जी। हाँ भाई।
आ रही है ना?
हम्म।
म्यूजिक और स्लो करूँ क्या?
एक तो क्योंकि मेरे में दो जगह से आवाजें आ रही है, अब क्या यूट्यूब म्यूट करोगे आगे?
हाँ, ये म्यूट करना पड़ेगा तुझे।
नहीं तो एक काम करना,
हम्म।
तू अपना जीमेल म्यूट कर दे।
पर वो फिर तो को डीले आएगा। इफ आई म्यूट माई जी
अच्छा।
मीट तो को डीले आएगा जो भी बात हम करेंगे।
हाँ ठीक है, आ रहा है, मैंने यूट्यूब म्यूट कर दिया। चल।
हाँ। व्हाट्सअप व्हाट्सअप।
बहुत ज्यादा डिले है भाई।
हाँ मतलब होगा, 10-15 सेकंड का तो होता है यार।
अच्छा। या आई कैन फील इट।
या व्हाट्स हैपनिंग। सही लग
ऑल
रहा है
गुड भाई,
सेटअप?
ऑल।
सेटअप सही लग रहा
हाँ भाई, सेक्सी।
है ना? बस
बढ़िया।
मैंने
या,
इजी
या।
सा बना दिया बेसिकली। आज का तो भाई मेन पर्पस है, फेबल वापस आ रहा है।
हम्म।
तो मैं तो सबसे ज्यादा एक्साइटेड उसी चीज के लिए था। पर काफी सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो फेबल के साथ आर नॉट दैट गुड टू हियर बेसिकली, लाइक व्हाट
जैसे
दे
कि
हैव अनाउंस्ड। I'll tell you. Anthropic topic. Yeah. So if you'll check this, where basically we have Anthropic ka redeployment. So what they have announced is that it is coming today for public as well because the ban has been lifted. But this is the main thing. Fable file will be included for up to 50% of weekly usage limit through July 7. After which it will be available via usage credit. So that basically means that whenever we buy a subscription for Anthropic, right, it will only
हम्म,
be applicable within the subscription till 7th of July. After 7th of July, we have to recharge
you have to buy.
Claude, yes, separately. And that is so
हम्म।
costly, right? Like, I think
Yeah.
what is the token for
It's
Fable?
25,
No, 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 I think it's 10 and 50, something like that.
1025, I guess.
Maybe I thought it is 1050.
I don't know. I remember 1025, but could
That
change.
was
It was 1025. Could be
1050.
1050.
1050,
1030.
yeah.
Could
So
be.
basically, they dumb it down. Whenever they release something, they dumb it down for the price. But now,
Did you
once
check
it will be
Sonnet
out.
5?
What did I check?
Sonnet 5.
Oh, yes. We'll talk about that too. I did check Sonnet 5. Wait, let me just pause the music for now.
Nice.
Cool. Now it
I
must be
tried it.
more.
Really
Okay.
good.
So, yeah. So, this is what Fable is happening. Basically, it's coming. They said it will be out today, but so far it is not out, and everybody on Twitter is going crazy. What?
Yeah.
Did they? Oh, they deleted the tweet. What?
Fable 5 is not coming anymore.
Available to? नहीं नहीं है. There is a tweet. The Anthropic पे cloud पे नहीं है. So yeah, it is coming, still coming out, but I thought they deleted the tweet. But yeah, no. So everybody's waiting. I'm waiting since 12 in the afternoon, 1 in the afternoon. I was like, it will come California time. So let's be prepared. But it didn't come. So yeah, that's another sad thing. But anyways, I was just looking at a few things that how this whole Fable summary is like, when it was deployed and all the detailing around it. So I think
Hmm.
June 9th we got Fable and Mythos, and June 12th we got it banned. We only got it for 3 freaking days. And I remember I did not sleep for those 3 days. I was
Hmm.
constantly just coding. I think I hardly slept like 10 hours in 3 days. Like I could not miss
Yeah.
this opportunity. Everybody will go ahead of me, and I was like constantly coding, coding, coding. But yeah, then
And
yeah,
Opus, it's just freaking good. I don't know how good Fable could be.
Fable was crazy good, man. Opus was nothing in front of Fable. Opus was
Mm,
literally nothing, and everybody's saying they have nerfed Fable, nerfed Opus since they released Fable. And now everybody's just making this assumption that when they're releasing Fable again, it's just going to be a better version of Opus and not like the actual Fable we got previously.
of course, makes
Yeah.
sense.
So yeah, I think June 12th they got it banned. Then June again, US government approval referenced for restoring. Okay, to select US organization, and June 30th, and today we're at July 1, returns globally. So yeah, let's see. But the bad part is this again, 50% weekly usage limit, and after July usage credits available. That thing. Another bad thing is they have strictened their guardrails basically. So
Yeah.
previously they were just restricting to security and biology, right? Those were the two things they were restricting. But now they are saying a lot of the coding tasks will actually be restricted. If you will see here, they have
Boy.
given 2 weeks confirmed when they will re-release cybersecurity product. Classified model, jailbroken. Yeah, yeah. See, previously it was this normal safeguards, and this was safety margin. Basically, what was happening is I'll tell you exactly the reference. As soon as you write anything around security in your code or something, it will straight away say switch to Opus 4.8. Like there was no way you could get out of it. So that was happening, and then of course, rest of the coding, front end development, back end development, you could do with Fable. But now they are
What do
saying
you
they have,
uh,
yeah, sorry, yeah,
what do you mean by security? I mean security in what terms?
any kind of cybersecurity. Like you just write, hey, find, audit this for, let's say, DDoS attack, right? Your code just audit
Ah,
for it, and it will just throw an error that, hey, I can't do that. You have to switch to Opus 4.8 or any other model. And now they are saying they're coming back with even bigger safety margin. I hope it's just on paper to make US government happy and not actually, because otherwise coding will get hella difficult, and without coding it makes no sense, right? Like I think
yeah.
models are good enough to just do for content work or anything or for that matter, but coding is the biggest factor. I wrote somewhere. uh, The new comes more often during routine coding and debugging tasks. Also, a lot flagging. So that's the bad part. We'll continue to refine this to better distinguish genuine misuse. But anyways, we are only getting it for like 7 days. So let's see what happens. And
Enjoy it. Don't sleep.
I have to. I'll tell you why also. So they
Right.
said they will. They said this, na? Oh, sorry. Just a second. Yeah, they said they only have this for like below 50%, right? That was something they mentioned. Like if you're above 50% of usage weekly usage limit, you have to switch to another model. And because my usage limit refreshes every day on Friday, I'm already above 78%, 80%. I've been coding throughout the week. I'll show you it. Yeah,
Wow.
wait, Lord. Usage, yeah, I'm already at 80 and it will reset on Friday. So anyways, I can't use it probably for a day or two unless they reset, which they usually do when they launch a new model. So that's what
Hopefully,
is happening.
even
Yeah,
for me, I think I'm at for 56% right now. Wow. And mine
56.
resets at Saturday.
Oh damn, you are even worse than I am.
Anyway, I don't want to run a lot of Fable because I don't have credits. I have the pro plan.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a good plan to begin with, but eventually,
Yeah,
yeah, when you'll start get into bigger developments and all, then yeah, you'll
of
have to.
course.
But I'm glad you bought it finally.
I had to try, bro. I had to try, and
Yeah,
it's like crazy good. The things I'm
100%.
able to do, it's just amazing.
I'll give you a lot of examples today, which you will get shocked what I have done and achieved with Claude. First of all, if first use case of
But
if I'll talk
first
about
question for you from my side. I mean, why are you not using Chat GPT
hmm,
or Codex to code? Because all I can see is Claude is good, but Chat GPT is a more complete solution.
hmm,
It can give you images, it can give you videos, it can give you so many things.
right.
I I tried Claude design, it's good, but not as compared to what Chat GPT offers on those terms.
Hmm.
And then I think even from the coding standpoint and connector standpoint, ChatGPT is better than Claude. So why are you sticking to Claude?
That's a wonderful question, and I'll tell you why. So it has a lot to do with timing. Okay, I got into vibe coding and like development in November last year, and at that point, I was just a newbie and getting back to tech and coding, and I had no idea how the whole space is working. I was just using at that point ChatGPT, Claude, and everything for content primarily. And when I jumped into vibe coding, at that point, they just launched anti-gravity. Like it was just one day of launching anti-gravity. I was probably one of their top 100 or 1,000 customer in the world for anti-gravity.
Mhm.
And at that point, anti-gravity did not have ChatGPT subscription. It had only Gemini and Opus. And yeah, at that point, I think it was Opus 4.4, if I'm not wrong, something like that. And I was like, cool, whatever I'm getting. And at that point, it was free also for first month. And and the usage limits were crazy. Like you could code whole day, and you will never run out of tokens because they were just trying and testing everything. And I just
Yeah.
signed up for it, and then I started using anti-gravity, and I loved anti-gravity. It is more like a VS Code. I don't know if you have tried it, but it's a nice platform. It's a clean platform. I am talking about anti-gravity IDE. At that point, there was just one anti-gravity. It's a whole history altogether. And then I used Claude and Google, basically Gemini. So my hand always was more comfortable with Claude and Gemini from the start. And then Claude always pushed better and better models until GPT 5.5. So before GPT 5.5, 5.4, 5.2, 5.1, all of them were bad for coding terms as compared to the same Opus model or like whatever Claude model was at that time. That is why I always stuck to Opus. Now, when they launched ChatGPT 5.5, I think Opus was on 4.7 or 4.6 at that time. That is where the industry shift happened. People got so crazy about GPT because, as you mentioned, right, it is a wholesome solution. We have images, we have designs, we have everything. For Opus, we just have primarily coding, and even if you have to make any animations, it is using React basically, right? So
Yeah.
that is when I heard a lot, but I was so comfortable with my stack. And I think so much work I have done in Claude, like the memory that I have filled it, I was so scared to switch to any other model. So that
But
is
is
why
there
I
a way to
stuck.
switch?
Yes, actually there is. So now all these companies, there is no direct way as you can do transfer app to app. Just say WhatsApp chats you are taking from one phone to another.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can do either of the two things. One, you can ask your existing tool to summarize everything, right? Like you can just maybe run a big prompt or something. Hey, I'll actually show you. I think I have that prompt somewhere, which I just wrote it for just time pass. Like what is the prompt usually everybody's use to kind of yeah, here it is. Wait, yes. This is the prompt. Export everything you know about me from our past conversation, any saved memories, any instructions, organize it, all of that. So you can just take work context, personal context, tools and softwares I've used, all of this. And basically, Claude will make a document for you. And then you give this document, like the reply of this document, to ChatGPT. So
Hmm.
ChatGPT will have a lot of context about you. This is one way to transfer your details from one AI tool to another. The second way is you export the chats. So both ChatGPT and uh, Claude have this feature where you can export the chats, and these chats you can put it on the another tool. And now there are a lot
Okay.
of you can say these tools which are coming like extensions, Google extensions, where you can just quickly take one chat to another, and all of that is happening. So your context does not get lost. But more or less, if you are doing something very crucial, I would not recommend that because some part of your context will definitely get lost, of course.
Okay. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Chat. We have three people watching. I think one of them is you, one of them is me, and I think one more person is there. Nadia, are you still there, Prakhar? Or you have left? Cool.
Where do I
So,
see chat? Okay,
uh, on the live stream,
yeah. Got it.
you know? Yeah,
Mm.
cool. But anyways, so this is what is
Mm.
happening. Fable is coming back, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see कब आता है, but I'm guessing before we'll end the stream, it will definitely come. So if we'll get to try it, it will be nothing like it. But yeah, but I'll show you. I think I'll show you a few things that I did with Fable when I had it for 3 days.
Okay.
I think the very first thing that I did is this. Basically, I'll give you some context about this. So this is a project that I'm working on. It's a company brain. Basically, let's say if you are in your company and you are using multiple tools, right? Like for example, you're using Slack, Jira, Notion, Google Drive, Linear, or any tools. Like there are about 20, 25 tools that we have integrated. And of course, within your company, each team has like 10 people, 15 people, or even more. So what I've done is usually your memory, your details are scattered across multiple tools, multiple people, and within AI as well now since you're using. So I have built a brain where all of this is at one place and it will never forget anything that happened. So we record your decisions, your commitments, do work on your behalf. The idea is simple. If you require any information, anything that has happened at any point of time in your company, we provide it firsthand and easily. And you can use do anything just using your voice. So that is what basically we have built with this, and I'm currently using it, of course, for a lot of purposes. I'll tell you as we move ahead. And you can actually just go to pulsehq.tech if you'd like to, and you can try the demo that we have, like just to get an idea how it will look for you. So every morning when you'll come, it will tell you what requires your attention, what kind of email you have to reply to, what meetings you have, if you have need to make any reports, if something has failed, all those details you want to know about any particular feature that has, like let's say you're planning something next and you want to know what happened last month, you can just quickly ask and it will tell you what did you decide about it, and it will give you all the details after retrieving actual information from the tools that you actually use, right? So this is how we have built it, and you can do all of this with voice. Like you don't even need to type or look at the screen. You just press two buttons and ask, "Hey Pulse, just tell me what was the status of GitHub repository XYZ," and it will tell you every detail: who made the last merge, who is working on it, everything, and it is permission aware. So unless you have that repository access on GitHub, you cannot get to know about it. It will tell you that you don't have the access. So we have made it permission aware. So if let's say you are from engineering team and you have no business to do for anything in like finance team, so you cannot look at their documents or anything that they're doing. So this is the basic principle on which I've built Pulse. Then of course there are hundreds and tons of features that you can go through. You can generate quick reports. You don't need to spend 100 minutes, 1,000 minutes on meetings now. Oh, sorry, generating PPTs and stuff. You can just quickly ask Pulse, hey Pulse, create a report for me. I need to send it to my manager, and we'll do that for you with accurate data and everything. So this is something
Can
that
you
we
can
have
you
done.
show me a demo about how you can create a report maybe?
Um, yeah, I think I can. I'll actually have it more prepared with you because this was just dummy. I think
One
in
more
demo,
sorry, one more quick question about this.
yeah,
So you must be using AI here somewhere, right?
yes, yes,
Inside Pulse. So
yes.
how are you actually providing AI? Are you what are you using Anthropic API? What are you using here?
Okay, so I'm using multiple APIs because there are multiple functionalities. The very first
Mm.
functionality is embedding. For embedding, I'm using OpenAI, where we are embedding about 3072 basically weights, you can say singular weights, we are calculating for everything, every sentence, every decision, every commitment. Is that how we are storing it? That is what we are
Is that
using for that. Sorry?
OpenAI? OpenAI, are you using the free version?
No, 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 nothing is free. Once you move to production, there is nothing that is free.
So I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I was exploring this idea today, and then
Mhm.
I checked the rates. So the credit usage must be very high for this. How are you gonna maintain this or manage this once it is in production? If
Okay.
somebody goes for even a live demo, they will use a lot of credits.
Hmm. Yes, I are absolutely right. So we have optimized our token usage a lot by using the most appropriate model for the right task. That is the first step. Then, of course, there is something called cache memory, where basically if a function has done that before, it stores particularly that cache that we reuse it to kind of safeguard more token usage. Now, if an organization, so we have done this work, we are doing this with our design partners as well. We are currently working with them to figure out what is the most optimal way and how we can optimize it for them. So they have a team of about 100 people, and they use like 6 7 tools across their organization, and we have integrated all the tools for onboarding to take, you can say, a chat, a database history for the last 6 months. If I talk about, it costed them around $800 as one time setup. And then
Okay.
month on month, it's very simple. It's a $50 per seat size ticket that for every employee that you have onboarded. So $50. So for, you can imagine, like for 100 people company, it will come out to $5,000. And for a company of 100 people who are doing revenue in crores and millions and billions, I think $5,000 is nothing when you provide the value basically, right? And this is the kind of presentation it made, but yeah, it's very basic as of now, and it will make better presentation depending on what kind of prompt and everything you're giving in, is what you were asking.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
yeah, so I think I just forgot. How did we come here on Pulse? We were discussing something, right?
Yeah, you were about to show me a demo of how you can create a report.
Oh yeah, I was showing you first what I did with Fable
Right,
for
sorry.
in those 3 days. I remember. Yes. तो आई थिंक जो फेबल में मैंने सबसे पहले करा और जो सबसे मेन था वो, यू कैन सी दीज एनिमेशंस राइट. Opus was not able to do it very cleanly, and this is what I built with Fable.
Oh
It's
wow.
a graph which kind of has great animations with good gradient and all the detailing and all of that interactiveness. That was first thing I did. Then I also did a lot of other kind of animations and basic redesigning of the website because I had it only for 3 days. What I had to do is just run it through my whole platform, let it find the bugs or whatever it can possibly do, and just give it to me. So that was the first step I took with basically Fable.
This platform looks amazing, Apurv.
Oh, thank you, man.
It
Thank you.
really does.
Yeah, that was the whole idea behind it. Let's hope Pulse comes out very soon. You know about
See,
Open
we'll help
Router?
out. I've heard the term, but I don't know what is Open Router, if you can tell me.
Sure. So Open Router basically is a platform where you can use multiple models at one place. Think of it like Skyscanner or Oyo. Not Oyo. What was it? Uh, there was an app, right? Trivago. Like just think
Vigo.
of it as a Skyscanner. Yes. Basically, you will have all the models at one place to use,
Oh
and
yeah, now I remember, correct.
yes,
Yeah,
so you can use any
you
number of
can,
models. They
whatever.
have,
Yeah, you
yeah,
can use virtual
yes,
machines and whatever to host.
yes, yes, and
Okay.
yeah, you can like just whatever model you want to use. I think it's good one to basically have it if you are using matlab, multiple models for your work. I personally don't do it, but yeah, if you're doing it, then of course it's a good idea.
Hmm. Okay, makes sense. I've heard a few more. Like there's a Japanese AI company that has come out.
Oh yes,
Uh, so I forgot the name. Let me check.
yeah, it's a or what was it? Fugu Sakana, yes, Fugu.
Sakana Fugu. It's
Yes.
it's it's also doing the same thing. It's like you don't need to worry if the model is gonna come or go.
Hmm.
It's like it's gonna anyway provide you with the best models available, and you
Yes.
can continue doing your work. So I think this is something like Perplexity, but even better. So, and I love the animation. Wow.
Right, but I have a like a thought about Sakana when I was doing my own research on this.
Hmm.
Like the PR for Sakana was really good. Like everybody was saying it was beating Fable on the results, right? That was what was the claim, was that it was as good as Fable
That's
and
not
everything is
correct.
great. Yes, that's not correct. What
Yeah,
Sakana is basically doing is it does not let you choose the model like Perplexity or like Open Router or anything. It won't let you choose the model. It will choose it automatically based on the task you have given it. So if let's say the task is very complex, it will choose its best model, whatever it is. If the task is easy, it won't use your tokens using the the worst and the best model. It will use the most simplest model or whatever model is proper and appropriately fit for the task. That is the biggest difference between Sakana and the other frontier models like GPT-5 or Claude.
But isn't that a bad thing? I mean, it's a good thing, right?
Hmm.
It will give you the best model for everything. Maybe image generation, it will use ChatGPT. For coding, maybe it will use Claude.
Hmm.
So why are we still sticking to one model and not going to something like Fugu?
Again, so I'll tell you how this everything is panning out, why people are behind this, and why even people were interested in this. So that's a very valid point what you have made. That why are we using the the best model for every task when I just want to maybe make a small PDF of something very small, right? The reason is token maxing, right? At the moment, the AI is so cheap for everyone that people are using it for everything, right? If I let's say I have a $200 cloud plan, right? And I literally have so much usage that if I'm using, let's say, one agent, not multiple agent orchestration, again, I'm saying I'm using one agent, doing coding continuously for like, let's say, 12 hours a day, right? I At the end of the week, I will still not hit my limits, right? That's the beauty of this plan. In actual sense, Claude is almost paying $8,000 worth of computation for this $200 plan as of now. That is why they have so much investment. That's how they are burning so much money, because they have subsidized it so much so they can get habitual, like they can make us habitual of this. This is why everybody is just using the best models. But as the time goes, this Sakana ya Fugu thing is exactly going to happen. Even if I'll just talk about, let's say, within Claude, right? So we have four models now: Haiku, we have Sonnet, we have
Opus.
Opus, right? I think Haiku, they don't usually develop a lot. It was stopped somewhere around 4 or something. I don't know. Sonnet, we just had it yesterday with 5. And Opus right now is 4.8. And now they launched, like, I guess, a couple of weeks back, the biggest leap in AI with Fable 5. Now, the thing is, Fable 5 you should use when you're doing highly complex tasks, right? Like coding, debugging, or something like that, like which is very crucial, like UI design or something, right? Otherwise, Opus is good enough for any of your, let's say, content work, or not even content, I think, basic coding tasks, right? Or what else? Basic coding tasks. What else Sonnet is good for? Basic designing also, I think it is Opus, sorry. Opus is good for. I'll actually show you as well one thing that I did with Opus, which you'll absolutely be shocked about that Opus can achieve it. And Sonnet for everything else. Your content work, your research purposes, basic research I'm talking, not deep dive, all of that. And Haiku, whenever you are doing like very small things, just asking it to write small
Right.
posts, yeah, getting some using some PDF features and stuff like that. So this is the future. This exactly this, from Haiku to this is what the future is, because the AI will get so costly that you cannot use Fable for every task. And that is where a model like Sakana, like company like Sakana, comes into the picture, where they'll also have to optimize it based on the task. So Opus you will not be using for every task. Sonnet you will not be using for every task. Fable you cannot possibly use for every task. And that's what is going to happen.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, but let's see. Let's see. We are still a little far from it, but eventually we'll get there, I guess. But as of now, if we have a lot of competition, if Anthropic and GPT is giving us, why not exploit it and build something that is meaningful? That's the
But
idea,
one
right?
thing you said that AI usage is cheap right now. I
Hmm.
think a lot of people might not feel the same way. The
Hmm.
token usage is going high and high. Companies are restricting the usage so much. So I mean, if I understand like it's very costly, computation is very costly, but if we are gonna charge so much, don't you think the use of AI would get restricted in the future? Not everybody would be able to afford it, straightforward. Even if they would be able to, they won't have the best models available. And companies or people who would be able to actually afford it would be leaps and bounds ahead. They would already be rich and they would
Hmm.
become richer. How does that make sense in an ethical dilemma? So,
Hmm. Nice. Um, I think so. First thing, like why people feel that they are getting costlier and costlier because people like me or like you and who have been using AI for quite a while now, almost 1 2 years, they have seen immense number of token availability, right? Like there was no limits that were getting hit. Everything was like uh, so cheap at that point because they were in development stage. The models were not so complex, not so big, and the amount of usage limits we had were crazy, and now they are making them more realistic, so that's why everybody's feeling that the usage limits are decreasing, and basically they are feeling that we are paying more and we are getting less, and that's the kind of feeling that's floating around. But I think in actual sense it's just they are kind of putting it in a level where they can also don't burn out a lot of money and be a little realistic towards AI usage. But on the second front, which you have mentioned, which is actually I think a very valid point, which we should think and talk more on. Like if in future AI will get, let's say, this costly, right? $8,000 of computation, which a vibe coder or a even 5 people company cannot afford, right? 10 people company, a startup cannot afford $8,000 a month, and for the uses that you're getting right now in $200. At that point, I think firstly, again, like the manpower will again become a big use case. I think people, the hiring again will come into the picture. The smart people are again going to come into the picture. The people who know how to optimize AI in the perfect way will again come into the picture. So I think that's how most of the companies will operate eventually. But as the time goes, as the history always says, the technology always gets cheaper with time. So let's hope that is the case with AI models as well, and it just does not skyrocket, but yeah, we get like cheaper models and good models to work with. And then yeah, I think another best use case or best thing is your open source model, right? I don't know how much you are in open source models. Have you seen like open source models?
yeah, I've tried GLM 5.2, I've
Oh,
tried
okay.
Kimi a bit. But
Yeah.
then again, those are pretty good. But again, the origin of those models, I don't feel very comfortable sharing a lot about myself or the work I'm doing into it. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
a dive.
Yeah, I think that's fair because most of the good open source models are coming out of China, be it Kimike, be it
Yeah.
GLM, be it DeepSeek, be it Minimax. All four best open source models are coming out of China. For a user who is doing, as of now, coding and everything on cloud, it makes no sense, right? Like you will better pay to Anthropic or GPT. That's where you feel a little bit more safer, I would say, ideally. But eventually, what will happen is companies will build the infrastructure to have these open source model in-house, right? As you can see here, GLM 5.2 is as good as 5.5 and somewhere better than your Opus also, right? At a lot of stages, you can see like it's right next to Opus and GPT 5.5 and everything. It's an open source model. The best model they have is about 1.5 TB, for which I was researching. You need about um, 88 GB GPUs to run locally,
Wow.
right? So eventually companies will start to invest in that side because as of course frontier models are improving, open source is also going to improve. And if open source will improve, companies will invest in it and they'll start using it because then it's a local AI. You don't have to share your data, you don't have to share your training, you don't have to share anything. And you can just use it at your ease and you don't have to burn tokens. You can burn like unlimited tokens,
Hmm.
right? So I think that's where the future is heading. Because that's why I think why even Anthropic and other organizations are also not increasing a lot of price because they know if they'll do, open people will switch to open source.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the future probably.
Yeah. You were showing me your work with Fable 5.
With
Apart from
Opus.
the end with Fable 5.
Ah,
Apart from front end, what else did you do in those 3 days? Sleepless nights.
oh, I did a very interesting thing actually. Uh,
Mm.
that was basically finding bugs. So I'll tell you. I have this skill on GitHub. Okay, yeah, production audit. Okay, I built this skill with Fable. Basically, what this skill does is, if let's say you have a production ready code, right? Like you have built your platform and now you want to make sure that it is production ready. That is where you install this skill and you use this. And what it does is, it will scan 24 different kinds of vulnerabilities and checks and lenses and tell you what's wrong with your code. And when I
Wow.
ran
Okay.
this with Fable, I got 1200 bugs
Wow.
across
And
my code.
you build the platform using Opus 4.8.
No,
No.
no, I built it using Fable and then I ran it through Fable and I got like 20, 1200 plus findings.
Wow. Okay.
So this is what Fable did for me. Like it just built this whole thing. I'll explain you later, maybe tomorrow, day after, about this as well because this is really interesting what we did with Fable, and it was amazing. Like I could see it was like taking my tokens,
Yo.
burning my tokens like anything. I think it burnt 20% of my usage just with one single prompt. But of course, that one single prompt had find 1200 findings, fixed them, so it was worth it, right? Because I'll tell you what I use is I use loop engineering within this, which we'll discuss later. What loop engineering and everything is, because then we'll just keep on deep diving into one into another. But yeah, man, I think if Claude they drop, please, God, please let the Claude come out. No, Fable is not coming out. And they said like it will be available globally tomorrow in IST in Australia. Tomorrow is already gone. IST it's about to go. I don't know what the definition of tomorrow is. See how the AI slop is there. They write these, but they don't even take out M dashes. They want
Wow.
you to know we have written it with AI. How bad is that? Uh, cool. What have
Um,
you done in recently with Pro?
I've been trying to develop a few apps here and there, a few ideas that I had for
Hmm,
myself, not like a company or a startup.
hmm,
Some of the problems that I've been facing, I've been working on those. It's been few days, not a lot, so still figuring it out.
hmm.
But yeah, tried a lot of things. Used Supabase today for the first time
Oh,
as a DB for the backend.
hmm,
So that was an interesting experience.
hmm.
But
It's
yeah,
it's
there is not. Yeah,
yeah. I continue.
I mean, there's not a lot in terms of that you need to do if you have the basic knowledge.
Hmm.
If you know what you want to do, if you know about what is a DB, what is an API, how do you want to connect things, how do you if you know basic of coding, or if you have product knowledge, you can actually build something very nice.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
yeah, I just gave it a one simple prompt and it created an amazing portfolio for me. It's like there
Hmm.
is no refreshes, nothing. I just gave it my resume and it created an amazing portfolio.
Oh, is
So
it
I
live
mean,
anywhere?
yeah, it's on Netlify. Let me
And
share the
yeah,
link.
just share me the link, no? Maybe in chat or something. Let's see. Manisha Mishra is asking, what is open source? Okay, so Manisha, basically there are two things, right? Things that you pay for, and things that are free. Some things that you pay for are called like behind a paywall. They are built by big conglomerates, enterprises, companies. That are all paid things, right? And open source is something which are completely free. They are developed by people who are the part of the community. Basically, let's say I'm a developer myself, right? And I want to just give back to the community for everything that I've learned over the years and everything. That is what, if I'll give something out back, let's say for example this GitHub repository which I've given out for free, like I'm not charging anything for it, everybody can come and use it. This is what open source is. So I've just open sourced it, anybody can come use it, uh, use however they want, and it will be just their own usage and everything. So I have no kind of claim on their work on this. I have nothing to say like they cannot use it or whatever. I cannot stop them how they're using it. It's totally up to them. So that is what open source is basically. Any resource that is open source. I hope I was able to answer or explain it to you what I meant by that. Hmm. Cool. I'll show you one more thing I did today. I'm still working on it, of course.
Okay.
Uh, so this is one thing that I've built. I'll explain you someday later. So this is what I've built, right? And this is
I
something that
com-
I made on Gemini. Like all of this that you see over here, all of this was Gemini. I think 3.1 Pro. Like it has been like 3 4 months since I built this. Now what I did today, and I've been working on this. I did the redesign with Opus.
okay.
Okay, and I'll show you what I am still cooking. It's not complete, but you will see the difference what it can do. Just give me a second. I'm starting it. Uh, Starting the server. So this is kind of setup that I use. It's anti-gravity, and in anti-gravity I'm using Claude extension. So I can like just do any number of sessions that I want, ask it, and it will work for me. So this is the session
So
that I
why are
use.
you not using Cloud Code and why are you using anti-gravity for this?
Okay, so firstly, code on the Claude app is not good, right? Like it's just simply you can just make these and all of that. You cannot really put a lot of work or development in this. The right way to use Claude code is through terminal, which I personally don't enjoy. I feel terminal is a very bad way of coding unless you have been a coder for a very long time and everything. Because I like more of visual development. I want to know what's
Hmm.
happening, I understand what's happening, and based on that, I take a lot of decisions. But if you want to just leave it to Claude, then of course you can use terminal, but I personally don't prefer it.
Okay.
And this, okay, wait, sorry. Start landing page. Uh,
This is what you've redesigned, and the earlier one
No,
was
no,
the
no.
live one.
This is just this is login. This is more or less same. I'll show you what I've redesigned.
No, no, of course, once you log in, that's the
Yeah,
redesign part.
yeah.
Okay.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about the landing site. So this is the landing site, right? So
Okay.
this is the work of Gemini 3.1 Pro. Not bad, I would say, but not so attractive also. Like it looks good if you are new to this domain or just looking at a website. It is not bad for sure. But
Hmm.
if you see what Claude has done, Opus has done, I'll show you. It's just launching the terminal. Sorry. Uh, 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 have it too.
I shared you my portfolio
Okay. Where,
on
where have you
WhatsApp.
shared? WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Okay, let's look at your portfolio first.
It was
Oh
it was
wow.
like Fable is here.
No, 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 no. I'm looking at your
Yeah,
portfolio.
well, all. That was like one proper command prompting,
Uh-huh.
nothing else, no returns, and this is
Wow.
what I could create, and it was like, oh, okay. I mean, I have a few more ideas here and there, but not bad for the first go with Cloud Code. So
Yeah. Which model you used? Opus or Sonnet?
Opus opened it.
Opus you used. Nice, yeah. And what about this animation and everything? Did you give any particular prompt or did it like do it itself, like the
No,
background?
in the prompt itself, I said that I need stars like moving things in the background.
Okay.
So it just did it on its own. So
Wow.
I was amazed by it. Then I did not tell it to do the dark mode and the light mode. It did it on its own. A lot of things I specifically said use carousels. I don't want a lot of text heavy things and this and that and whatnot.
Hmm.
And it I gave it a very detailed prompt because I had an idea what I wanted and how I wanted it to look like.
Okay.
So overall, not bad. I mean, just just too good for the
No,
first
it's
go.
it's genuinely good. Like these things, if before AI you would have sit and made,
Yeah,
it would take you
yeah,
1 week at least, and then also you won't be able to achieve the same kind of quality that
of
you just did
course,
with one prompt.
of course, of
Yeah,
course.
nice, nice. Just do these things now. So learn to remove AI slop. Okay, this is something that I'll tell you. And there are few things that you'll always kind of understand visually when you'll see AI slop. One is the biggest is this M dashes. Okay, just put it in your Claude memory, never to give you any output with M
Okay,
dash like
got it.
this. Okay, this straightforwardly looks like AI slop. Secondly,
Understood.
give again in the memory, tell the Claude to use simplest of language and not to complex make anything complex.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
that's another thing because otherwise it will make it so technical that you will like if I'm reading as a third person, I'll get bored. Like I won't be able to connect it properly. Even I made that mistake initially, but then I kind of improved on it. And
So,
lastly,
if you
sorry,
had to,
yeah,
for example, I'm starting right now, right? So,
hmm,
if you had to tell me few things which I want to keep it in my memory,
hmm,
for example, the dash you said,
hmm.
what are all the other things which you would recommend since
Okay,
you have been using it for so long?
sure, cool. I think it's a reel bhi kaat lenge hum. Okay, एक second. I think Manisha is saying, could you suggest some open source tools for new developers that work well with Gemini and Claude and help with sharing? I'm guessing, Manisha, you are good at Googling from where you're getting these questions, but let's answer some open source tools. Okay, so I I I won't say there are some good open source tools that are friendly for beginners. Usually that's the bad side of open source that these tools are not very friendly for beginners, right? They're more towards people who have some sort of experience. But I'll tell you free tools because I think that's what you are trying to come to, right? The best free tool right now is either VS Code or Anti-Gravity IDE, right? These are the two tools which you can install and use it for free. You don't get a lot of usage, but you get enough usage to start something new, to start a research, to start a development phase, to start some work. And I think that's what all matters, right? As you move ahead, you can always buy some plans, but for free to start with either Anti-Gravity IDE or VS Code, and then you can use Gemini. Gemini is by Google, as you mentioned, and that is the best plan for free, right? Like for free, there is no other better AI model which is good, free, and also very user friendly. So go with Gemini, go with anti-gravity. You can easily use it. I'll show you as well. If you'll just open anti-gravity, I'll just give you an example. For example, I'm just opening a new window over here, and you see this is anti-gravity. Once you'll open it, it will ask you to sign in. I have signed it, and this is how it will open. It will ask you to create a folder or anything, and here it will give you the agent. And here you can choose your model. I have a pro plan, so it is giving me all the options and with more usage, but it will still give you a lot of usage for free. So you choose any model that you like. I think if you're starting, you can use Flash also, or you can use Pro also. I think for now you can use GPT, Gemini 3.5 Flash or Medium, and just type whatever you want to do over here, right? Like as Ankit just made his portfolios in Claude, you can do the same thing over here. You can make a website from your resume or whatever. You just give it your resume, attach it, give a nice prompt, and then just hit enter. And you'll see the magic happening and it will just create that for you. And then, of course, as you go in, you learn more, you learn a little bit more on tech. So I think that is the right way to go ahead with someone who is just a beginner and want to start with vibe coding or the tool AI tools and execution. Yes, sorry. Let's come back to Ankit. Yeah, so you were asking what are the different things I would suggest someone
Yeah,
to put in Claude memory, right? So it does not
yeah,
give you sloppy results. Interesting. I think the first one, of course, is the M dash, which is like the bare minimum. Second, I would suggest grammar, like use simple terms with right, like with, someone who is even 12 to 15 years old can understand, unless your use case is very, very technical. Of course, I'm not giving a very generalized answer, but that is another thing. Third thing I would suggest to put in your memory. What else have I done? I've done so much. I forget sometimes. Wait, give me a second. Let me think more. Hmm. Yes, your design principles. That is something you can store, but that is not something you do it from start. But let's say now you like the font of this, right? Like whatever you have built, AI used it, and then if you're building again, it may use some other font or something. You can add your design principles in your memory, right?
Got it.
Whatever, like let's say you like particularly this animation, right? This is nice. Something is going here, it is stopping, something is going here. You like this. Save it as a design principle in your memory and tell it to learn from it and use it in the appropriate place. So next time you're developing, you can just check with it. Have you checked that principle and do you think we can use it here or not? Right? So
Got it.
whatever design principles you have, that is something else. Another thing,
Understood.
ask Claude to learn from your tone and language, right? Like whenever you're
Mhm.
generating the output, give feedback to Claude and ask it to learn from it, right? So I'll tell you how I use it. Let's say I'm writing LinkedIn posts using Claude, right? I think you also do that. I saw.
Yeah.
So what you can do is give Claude feedback. Let's say this post gave you 20 likes, right? And 500 views. But this one only gave you 10 likes or 5 likes. Tell Claude the feedback that, hey, day 9 gave us this, but day 10 gave us only this much.
Okay.
So it will actually try to see what it did in day 9 and what it could have done better for day 10 or now for day 11,
Makes sense.
right?
Okay.
So that is another thing you ask it to learn for sure. One thing I saw on your website, don't put your phone number, even if it is on, as of now, is not hosted. Either put a form to connect with you or just put your email.
Okay.
Okay.
Please don't show it on YouTube now.
Yeah. I think everybody saw it one, but let's not mention it again. And
It's
I
fine.
saw
It's
you connected LinkedIn. Nice. How did you do that?
No, it's not. So this is so whenever I'm posting a photo, it
Uh-huh.
goes into the local folder. So it's not connected to LinkedIn.
Oh, wow. But
It's
it's still
actually picking
nice.
from the local folder. And whenever I need to do a refresh, and it will pick the latest images directly.
Okay. Okay. But do one more thing. I think just link them to the exact post because I think
I'm
if I'll,
actually
yeah.
removing this from here and putting maybe the top, the best three posts or something like that. I have a few ideas, but I
Hmm.
don't have the credits today, so I'll try tomorrow. But yeah, and I send you the resume that I built or the portfolio that I built 8 years back.
Uh-huh.
It, it's still hosted, so if you want to compare what I
Oh,
built in
sure. WhatsApp you have sent me?
WhatsApp. So
Okay.
I think I built that in 10, 12 days, I
Uh-huh.
guess, back 8 years back. And imagine building this now.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, let's compare them.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, of course, simple background and all of that.
Hmm.
Then, of course, I think the font itself, the detailing. Oh, wow. This is so simple and plain, but kudos to you. I remember even 8 years back, this used to look something wow,
Yeah.
right? Even I remember like looking at these and be like, yeah, gosh, I also had one. Like, I just used to wish, right? But I was not in web, so I like how you have put a random picture.
This is
Yeah,
something
put
8
a
years back.
random picture over there. Oh, here I am. Smart India Hackathon. Here are we.
I don't know
Nice.
how this is still hosted after 8 years, but it is still somehow working.
Uh,
Back then, GitHub used to allow us to host
yeah.
websites, so it was.
No, no, I remember I used to be jealous of a lot of people in our college, right? Because I was not in web dev. And when I used to look at their portfolios, and at that time there was no way I had to one shot it, and I was like, I wish I also had it, but I never got a chance to prepare one.
Yeah. I remember back then it was a challenge. Again, you're showing my number. Please don't show it.
Yeah, yeah,
Still the
I've
same
gone
number
above,
after
yeah.
8 years. But yeah,
No, no, fair. Cool. I think yeah,
You
this is great. I think yeah, the great beginning. I would say right. Like with this, you have put favicon and everything as well. So
yeah,
nice. So it looks good. It looks professional. Also, it looks simple, plain. You have light, dark mode, everything done, and it's very clean, right? So
yeah.
it's
I
nice. Yeah,
think
and I
some
think
it's good prompting overall.
yeah.
So you build so many products, you see so many things every day, you know what you need
Hmm.
to the letter. It's not like you build something and then you redo it again and again. Again, that's a different approach. But for me, I think for me, I like to put everything in one prompt first,
Hmm.
like as much as the final version I can get at one go. I don't
Hmm.
like to experiment a lot, at least not right now, not with the credits that I have with the pro version.
Right. No, no, fair.
So
I was at that stage at one point. I used to think as well that I want to write such a perfect prompt that
yeah,
everything will be done in one go. But eventually, I realized that is like as you take more technical challenges, it gets next to
yeah,
impossible.
it becomes difficult. But yeah, of
Yeah.
course, this is pretty simple for now. But yeah,
No, no, it's good. It's good. I'll show you now what I was talking about. The Synclify. I think it's loaded.
yeah,
Yeah. Right, yeah. Okay. So see this, the difference. Uh, okay. So this is the previous version which Gemini made, and this is what Claude
I
made.
okay. There is a 15-second delay, so it's
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, we're talking here. So let's see.
Yeah,
Wait. I could have like just screen shared for you on Meet also.
I think that would have been better to understand the context.
And just download Discord, not Discord. It's easier.
No, I have downloaded Discord if you want to connect. It's fine.
Okay, we'll do now. I think it's fine, but yeah, later on we'll do.
Okay.
Well, yep. Yeah. So can you see now? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but you will always be in a delay, right? Wait. Let me share my screen on Meet. Yeah, because otherwise you'll always be in a delay. Yeah, I think now I should be able to see, right?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the current website, right? We have this your Instagram and everything, the screenshots and stuff with Gemini, and now this is what Claude has made.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Wow.
the
It's using a lot of features from Pulse, I see.
yes. So that's what I did, right? You asked like I gave it my design principles, and now I
Hmm.
can implement it anywhere.
Makes sense.
It knows what kind of designs I like, what kind of animations I like, how I like my landing pages and everything, right? Like I'll show you, this is nothing. Like if you'll go down over here, you'll just see this simple here, this. And here you actually see colors, you see, different kinds of animations, you see all of this animation,
Yeah.
these
Pretty.
animations, right? Which were
Now it's
nowhere there,
finding it.
yeah, in Gemini.
So how? Okay. So how are you prompting all this? The animation part.
So again,
Is
I've
it
built a lot of websites. So slowly and steadily, I learned a lot about different kinds of animations that are there. In terms of like page-wise
Are
animation,
you using
text-wise
any
animation.
skills?
Sorry.
Are you using any skills or open source libraries for this?
Yes. I'm using skills. Skills we'll discuss tomorrow. I think I have a whole plan about discussing a lot of
Ah,
skills, which I'll tell you,
okay.
which you can also use because there
Okay.
are a lot of skills and everybody should use them. Like I'm
Hmm.
using three skills and now I've built something which is even like better than all of those skills. Like that's what I basically am trying to do and achieve. So I'll show it to you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, regardless, this
By
is
the
what
way,
Claude has done.
today
Oh,
there is a T20 match, bro. Damn.
today was a match.
Yeah, right now it's
What's
live. I just opened
what's
Hotstar.
what's the score? England,
It's
right?
1-0 for three.
Oh damn, Suryavanshi is playing or not today?
No man. श्रेयस अय्यर नहीं आने देगा उसको.
अरे यार क्या बकवास है. संजू सैमसन एक पे आउट हुआ है आज भी.
3 मैचेस से 0-0-1 चल रहा है उसका। अब एक मैच में 100 मार देगा और उसका हो गया, फिर
आज
सीरीज
ईशान
खत्म कर
किशन
देगा।
भी जीरो पे भाई, रन आउट हुआ है, वाह।
वो तो रन आउट हुआ है, वो तो बहुत ही गंदा रन आउट हुआ है, अभिषेक ने
श्रेयस
हरवा दिया
खेल रहा
उसको।
है, तिलक खेल रहा है, पर चांस क्यों नहीं दे रहे लोग? एक एक
अब
मैच क्यों
संजू
खिला
को
लो भाई।
अब संजू को हटा के दे देना चाहिए।
हाँ, उस पे भी फ्लॉप हुआ, आयरलैंड के साथ तो पूरी टीम ही फ्लॉप हुई।
आयरलैंड के साथ दोनों पे 0 पे आउट हुआ है संजू सैमसन। हटा
सच
देना
में,
चाहिए भाई, बैठा देना चाहिए उसको।
सच में भाई। किशन से करा लो भाई कीपिंग।
किशन ही कर रहा है कीपिंग।
अच्छा, ये कीपिंग नहीं कर रहा संजू?
नहीं,
अच्छा, ये रहा विकेट कीपर, हाँ लॉल भाई। क्या फायदा फिर इसका, हटाओ
वही
भाई
तो,
इसको।
हटा देना चाहिए
सच में भाई। फीफा का क्या चल रहा है, साथ साथ वो भी चेक कर लेते हैं।
भाई। बाय द वे, दो टू आर वाचिंग नाउ। तन्वी भी नहीं देख रही क्या? उसको तो बोल देखने के लिए।
देख वो बीच बीच में आ रही है आई थिंक।
बीच में इंस्टाग्राम
कब
चला रहे, बीच
कब
में।
हाँ कब इनको, क्या तू देख रहा है और मैं देख रहा हूँ ना?
हाँ।
बस ठीक है, कूल है, पहले दिन तो ठीक है, चार तक भाई दो चार बार गए हैं वापस। तीन पे आए, एक पे आए, दो पे आए।
हम
आज किस किस के मैच है?
मैं सोच रहा था हम दोनों मिलके एक यूट्यूब चैनल बना देते हैं, लॉन्ग टर्म
हम्म।
इन्वेस्टमेंट।
किस किस बारे में?
मतलब मैं आई वाज रीडिंग अबाउट इट, सो एआई जनरेटेड कंटेंट इज यूजुअली नॉट मोनेटाइजेबल। ऑफ
राइट।
कोर्स यू मस्ट बी नोइंग अबाउट इट अ लॉट,
या।
यू तेरा तो काम। सो
हम्म।
बट इफ यू आर प्रोवाइडिंग नॉलेज अबाउट
हम्म।
समथिंग,
हम्म।
तो इट कैन बी मोनेटाइज्ड।
हम्म।
तो मतलब without even showing our faces, maybe we can pick topics. I was just looking at some of the faceless channels. Of course there are a
हम्म।
lot and not everything is getting a lot of views,
हम्म।
but I saw a channel in which they start from the beginning of the universe. Very basic videos, but they
हम्म।
make, and they are earning a lot of money. So
हम्म।
again, just an idea. I thought probably we can do it because I don't have pura. Then it takes time to edit the video and think of
या।
it and create the images and all those things. So if two people do it, maybe we can do two videos a week. Just an idea. I mean, just
नॉट बैड। आई वोंट से बैड। डू वन थिंग, रिसर्च स्टार्ट कर इस पर। just start
I did,
researching
I
on
did,
this. No, 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 just
I
share me,
did a lot.
let's say, 10 channels that you could find, and tell me what is the frequency with which they are posting, what are the topics they are covering. Do this research, and how much views each of those topics is basically getting them. Unless we have this data to discuss on an Excel or any document in any way, I don't think it's a wise choice just to jump into it, because, of course, as you said, you
Oh,
don't
of
have bandwidth,
course.
I don't have a lot of bandwidth. But
No, no,
not a
of
bad
course.
idea, because that can build a distribution, right? I am looking from a perspective of building a distribution with it. So it's a
Hmm.
good idea, but we need some solid base to start with, because if it's a faceless channel, anybody can do it. What is the unique factor we are coming up with? If not unique, what and exactly how and what we are going to do, right?
No,
Even
of
if you are
course. I mean,
copying or taking inspiration from
yeah,
some other channels.
yeah, of course. You ask Claude right now, it will tell you it's not the best idea, not the best market. And I did the
Yeah.
research. I actually looked into it quite a lot before,
Hmm.
just going and starting a YouTube channel and starting making videos and popping into it. So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
did a
Hmm.
bit of research. I understood that, okay,
Hmm.
doesn't make sense because it's not monetized. You can make a lot
Right.
of AI funny videos, but you will not get any money for it.
Exactly.
So, but then I thought I actually saw a few channels here and there. But okay, makes sense. I'll try to gather the facts and then maybe we can
Hmm.
discuss.
Yeah, yeah,
Just a
done,
thought.
done, done. Yeah, done, done, done. We'll discuss tomorrow, day after, whenever you're ready with your
Yeah.
research. तो एक बार देखते हैं, अगर कुछ सॉलिड मिलता है तो व्हाई नॉट, राइट? अगर, क्योंकि मुझे पता है, अगर हम फेसलेस वीडियोस बना रहे हैं तो उसका एक पूरा पाइपलाइन बनाने की देर है, राइट? इफ वी जस्ट
Mm,
मेक अ पाइपलाइन, आई थिंक वी आर गुड टू गो.
yeah.
See, on my feed is Fable coming back or what? Fable is about to return. Oh, Cloud Code 2.1.19 is about to be released. Yes, this is what will contain Fable. Let's see why when they release.
When it released. Mhm.
Yeah. Anthropic reveals Polymarket. Yeah, Polymarket is a great place to just understand what's coming and what's not coming. Defines.
Mm.
Does anyone know how Anthropic defines the word tomorrow?
Makes
Everybody's
sense.
pissed. Everybody's
They should
pissed,
have
man.
a time, man.
Everybody's pissed, man. Before Fable 5, you need to read this. I'm telling you, there is so much slop on X and Instagram. I cannot scroll Instagram reels for more than 5 minutes. I
Do
get
you know there is MCP
yeah.
coming for X?
What is coming for X?
MCP APIs are coming for X.
I think they're
Now you can
already
act.
there, na? They're
No,
already
no, it's
there.
coming. No, Elon just announced it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Now you can actually interact with X using MCP.
Oh, nice, nice. That's
So
that that that's good.
you can get real time updates, near real time updates directly from X.
Interesting. That will be interesting. But it
Yeah.
will be behind a paywall or something, yeah. And
Uh,
that will cost a lot.
I don't know. I don't know the details, but I just read that
Yeah.
this is coming. Yeah.
Because X API already is pay per use, right? Like if you are, I read it, if you are scrapping around 200 tweets, it will cost you about $1 or something. So it's already behind a pay per use. So eventually it will be even more. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was just checking one more thing, where I used to check the news. I just forgot. Wait, let me check. I used to read, I just forget the name. Ben Bites is one. Rundown. Rundown. Let's see what is happening in AI today. I'll give you all these resources. These are amazing that I've found over the years and months of research.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonnet 5. I'm already subscribed, man. Oh, they're taking me there. No, continue. Archive, yes. Yeah. So one thing now I was reading and working on yesterday. This is really bad what happened with Sonnet. So they
Right.
launched Sonnet 5 yesterday, and everybody was
Hmm.
expecting, and I was expecting that it'll be better than Opus 4.8, but it was shit.
The Sonnet 5 is close to Opus. It's not as good as Opus.
No, it was not even close to Opus. It was bad than GLM 5.2. It was shit. Everybody was expecting it'll be better than Opus. I know a YouTuber who did this whole research and review of it, and the results were
Hmm.
so bad with Sonnet, like from coding to design to everything. Like these values makes no sense. Like, and everybody is expecting if it's 5, it will be better than Opus. But what to say? Like, I think we're expecting too much now. Maybe. Yeah, Google also launched this Omni Flash. So they have launched this Omni Flash model for videos. I want to try this. I'll do it maybe tomorrow on
You have a
stream.
Google subscription.
Yeah, I have. You can get it now. You can get it with Geo number for free for a year.
I don't have a Geo number,
Get it
unfortunately.
from anyone, na, from anyone from your family.
uh, Let me think if someone
Yeah,
has.
you can get it for a free for a year, and it's
But
good.
what does it include?
It includes your basic, like not a lot of usage limits, but enough usage limits to generate graphics and just asking Gemini a few things if you'd like. And then, of course, if somebody just asked, right, for free or starting out, it's a good thing. Like it's cheap. Gemini 3.5 Flash and all. You can just use it for development also.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, OmniFlash will maybe try on tomorrow on stream. We'll try to create some videos using OmniFlash. They're saying
Hmm.
they can create good videos.
There is another model that came out today for creating videos. Oh, it's not a model actually. It's a plugin, a GitHub repository. I forgot the name. So you download the repository, you install
Hmm.
it in Claude, or basically use Claude, and then you can create models
Mm-hmm.
without any tokens on your system using Claude. Just the Claude tokens would be used. So you'd be actually creating near real good um,
Oh, is
videos.
it?
Let me see if I can find the
Yeah,
name.
sure.
I
I,
forgot.
I, I was thinking to put an Instagram story. Come say hi. Should I?
I think maybe tomorrow.
You sure?
I'll
Arey,
go. Yeah, I'll go today.
no, I
Eh,
didn't get you. Like you're leaving, or you want people to know that you were here, or you don't want people to know you're
no,
here.
no, I'm leaving soon. That's why I'm saying let's do it tomorrow.
No, no, but I'm thinking let anybody come say hi if they want to.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Right? Do that.
What was the model?
So, uh-uh. Where is the link of the stream I sent you? No? Yep. Copy, paste, YouTube live. Done. Let's see if our viewership increase. Yeah, did you find it?
Yeah, I'm still searching. Give me a minute.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Try open montage.
Open montage GitHub.
Yeah.
Calistio 1 day ago. World's first, what it's saying? The first open source agentic video production system. Okay. Turn your AI coding into a full video production studio. Describe what you want in plain language. Your agent handles research, scripting, asset generation, editing, and final composition. Can make image-based videos, but it can also make a real video for free open source workflow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's
And
look at it.
it's like it will give you the voice and everything included. And it has a lot of
Oh,
folks and stars already, so maybe you can try it.
oh, 100%. I am going to. Oh, I've already started. By the way, I have bookmarked this repo. I think I found it
Hello.
as well, but I did not get a chance to look into it.
Hmm.
I already had it bookmarked.
Why don't you try it on live TV? Live
Yeah,
VB.
live, right? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Why not? Let's do that. Let's do some live prompting and live work.
See the prerequisites. What all do you need? You need to
Okay.
install a few
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
I think.
I'll make it easier for you. I'll tell you. You don't even need anything. So you just open your Antigravity, right? You create
I
a new
can't see
folder.
it on your GitHub on the screen if you're doing it.
Yeah, you can see it on the Google Meet.
No, I can't.
What?
It's stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you just create a project on Antigravity. I'll show you the
Hmm.
easiest way to do this, right? Let's it's a video montage, name a folder, and let's open it in Antigravity. Now it's a fresh start, right? Now if someone is using Gemini, they can just come here, but let's let the Cloud Code load. Now the Cloud Code is
Hmm.
here. You just add a new session, and now all you have to do is just go copy the GitHub repository link, right? And ask Claude to figure everything out. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to read anything. You read it. That's very important, but later, right? You just let it.
But
Uh, can you tell me what is this all about and how can we use it? Let it figure out. Let it come back to you with a proper pointer, easier pointer, so you don't have to read this whole README file and you can just quickly get a
why
summary.
why does your Claude have a local and a web, two different versions?
So for a person like me, right, like who is building into production, I would not want my whole code base to just be on cloud, right? I want the changes, everything I'm doing on my local machine as well. It's hitting the endpoint with my prompts and output, but at the end of the day, my whole code base stays local. So that is why they have it on local, where you can use terminal, you can use extension like I'm doing. And of course, on cloud, let's say now I need to operate from some other device when I'm not at my computer. So I can just use it for like on the cloud.
No, how did you manage this? I mean, this local and web, because I don't have that feature in my Claude Code. Oh, this is Claude Code completely separate. Oh, this is
This is
anti-gravity.
anti-gravity with Cloud
Oh,
Code extension.
got it, understood. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was
If
Claude, and it
no, no,
looked
no.
different than my Claude, so I was
Yeah.
like, why is it looking different?
And
Okay, makes sense.
that's what I was saying, right? Cloud Code has the worst user interface.
Mm,
You need either anti-gravity, cursor, or some or the other tool, because otherwise you'll have to use terminal, your normal
mm.
terminal where you have to use Cloud Code for like productions or working. So that's why I've used this, because this is more visual. You see like how I'm getting such a nice, visually good looking answer.
Yeah,
Okay, so wait, how do I zoom in on this? I've never editor layout, appearance, zoom in. Okay, yeah, I think now it should be more visible. Open Montage is an open source AI-driven production system. Highlights 12 production pipeline. Explainers, documentaries, animations, talking heads, trailer. Oh wow. You were just talking about starting a faceless channel and see this.
yeah, yeah. That is why I mentioned this.
Okay, so now you have to come
Mm.
up with the solid research so we actually get it into work. 52 tools, text to speech, everything they do, real footage mode, assembly videos from free, live web search, ground scripts in current, multi-provider auto select, governance cost estimation. Okay, runs with zero. Okay, cool. How to use it? Let it be, clone and all. Open a folder in Cloud Code and just describe what you want. Okay, let's make one. What
Yeah,
topic would you like to make a video on?
DVCOE.
Make a, I don't think we'll have enough data to make a 60-second video on that. Make a 30-second head. Let's make it talking head video. Talking head,
Yeah,
explaining explainer video on what topic?
DVCOE.
No, no, please, let's not do VCO. On, give me a nice topic. Loop engineering. Let's do loop engineering. It's a hot
Oh my
topic.
God.
Let's do loop engineering.
What has happened
Let's.
to you, Apur?
Why?
Get out of here already. This
Sorry,
was
what?
supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be fun.
I think we
You're
are way
asking
past
about
fun.
loop engineering. Oh
Yeah, we have
God.
to ask. Cool. While this is running and figuring out what it needs to do, see, my machine already has everything. So that's why I'm saying you don't need a lot of things. And even if, let's say, your machine does not have it, Claude will automatically do it. All you have to do is just give him some access.
Of course. Got it.
One
Got
more
it.
thing. Yes, now that we are doing this, I'll tell you what I did with my Claude, and which I think everybody should do it. So I run my Claude on auto mode. Auto mode is
Yeah.
something that it will not ask me for any permissions. If it needs to
Yeah.
install, it will install. If it needs to delete, it will delete. It can do anything. But what I have done is specifically for this, I have made a skill, which again I'll release to public also, where I
Hmm.
have put some limitations on auto mode. It can install and do all of that, but it cannot do anything destructive on my machine. Like it cannot delete my code, it cannot delete my files, it cannot delete my database, anything. So everything remains secure. Even if when I'm not watching what it is doing, it will still not delete anything.
But if it won't delete anything, if you're asking it to make changes, then how would it do it?
No, no, like change wise, it can do. I'm not asking like making it not making changes by deletion. I mean, not like line deletions or anything. But let's say some file it got it deleted or some database entry it could have deleted. All of that
Oh.
are free from it.
Hmm.
Okay, so it asks how do you want the on-screen presenter generated for this video? Hey Gen AI avatar. Okay, it requires some money. Free motion graphics. No face, real, Piper TTS voice, local, free. Remotion animated captions, fully rendered. Cool. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, free motion graphics video. I have created one myself. I'll show you. I made it for my company Pulse. I'll show you maybe tomorrow. But yeah, this is something that I also
Everything.
made. It's again motion graphic video. I also did it using Claude.
Nice.
Yeah. So in the meanwhile, while it is running, I guess yeah, let it cook. Zero no keys works on your setup. Cool. It will do that. I think this is another mistake that a lot of people make who do vibe coding. They don't read, right? I always read when what my code is exactly doing. Now I
Hmm.
know it is able to move forward because the whole setup works. What kind of installation it requires, and as
Yeah.
it says, like right, it's not installed, so now it will try to install and all of that. So this is something that you should always watch for. Never leave it completely unaware as of now because it's not smart enough, but eventually it will get there. So make sure you are actually watching it in one or the other way. Cool. Any which ways, yeah. In the meanwhile, do we have Fable? Do we have? Arre yaar, it's been almost 14 hours. It's long.
14 hours of.
When they announced you'll get it tomorrow. Any which ways, let's wait. What else we can do? Yeah. So yeah, this skills we'll discuss another day. Now, what else is happening? You learn how to use Claude to scan your website, extract your brand DNA, and generate a ad creatives with Goose ad skills. Okay, nice. I want to check this out for sure. Goose ad skills. We'll do it one day when we are discussing skills. Oh no. Interesting. Oh wow. There are a lot of things. SEO, research, outreach, monitoring. This will be fun. This skill will be fun to install and you try.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
Done. Okay, what's happening? Generate narration. Okay, now we're generating narration. Clean narration. Okay, we have our script, by the way. We'll also see how much token it consumed just to do this
Yeah,
activity, right? Like,
yeah.
like
I
let's see
think
one
I think
video.
for my resume it was somewhere around 20K tokens. So
Okay,
let's see how much this is consuming.
yeah, yeah. Let's get an idea.
20 to 25K tokens if I remember correctly. So
Got it. Did it install? Yeah, it did. Yeah, have the repo here. Somebody built it on Windsurf, probably.
hmm.
Who use Windsurf now, man? Oh, they're using Remotion only. I also used Remotion. So Remotion is this free React library which creates a lot of motion videos for you, like motion graphic videos. I
Oh,
also
nice.
use that only. It's a nice thing. Like it's a nice tool to use. And if you
Is
use
it?
it properly with right prompts, you can
Hmm.
actually create magic with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, we are almost done. Wow, that was quick. Remotion, motion graphics composition with kinetic captions. So they're generating
And
captions
that too
also.
for a 30-second video, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think we'll see how much tokens it consumed. I think everything will depend on that.
Which model are you using right now?
Just a second. Max Dermer says, "Why do you use Claude in anti-gravity?" Okay, Mercs. Okay, Mercs. So basically, what happened was I got comfortable with anti-gravity when it was just Gemini, right? Like it was Gemini 3.1 Pro. And then I used to love anti-gravity because it was very user friendly and I have not done a lot of coding directly in the last few years. So when I was getting more used to this, I figured out I need something of a more easier UI to work with. That's when I came across anti-gravity and used it. And then I figured out like I think Claude extension is good enough to use basically on anti-gravity. And it's more or less similarly how you use right now Claude for terminal or anything. And in fact, I would recommend this to anyone who is new or does not have a lot of experience because it gives a better and clean UI for you to understand everything. That's why I use on terminal. I find it like too complex. It's not that I cannot use a terminal. I can, but I find this to be way easier. Like you can start as many sessions as you like with this, and all of that you can do. So it's more or less like a terminal. I can do multi-agent orchestration, all of that. So that's why I just use an extension of Claude in anti-gravity. Yeah. Sorry, Ankit, you were saying something.
No, no, I was not.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Rendering the loop engineering composition to MP4. Yeah, it's just rendering
Yeah,
now.
I was actually asking you which model are you using here?
Opus only. I don't use anything below Opus. Max effort.
Of
Thinking mode
course.
on. I don't use anything else. Though it's an overkill,
Yeah, of course. For
right? Though
everything,
it's an
you should not. Just because you have a $200 plan, you should think about the world and environment and sustainability and water and everything also, Apoor.
we'll discuss on that one day. I know about this water thing, and I did so much research, you won't believe it. One night I went so deep into understanding how much water usage this AI is doing and how it is affecting the world. I literally did the math on how much fresh water we have and how much we are consuming and all of that. It's a whole thing I did one night. That's okay. Arpan says
Oh, the
use
video is
BridgeSpace
done.
by it's a vibe coded IDE platform with a bunch of features. Arpan, actually, no man. I know Matt, right? I have been following him for a long time, and I just love what he's doing. BridgeSpace is absolutely great. I think the way you can just launch 50 agents at once, everything, it's superb. But I personally don't uh, like feel comfortable using like so many agents at once because I like to see what's happening. As you can see, I'm just running one. It's a little slower process than what he does, but I personally feel this is way better for me because I like to understand each and everything that's happening. That's why I don't use Bridge Space, but it's nice. Their Bridge Voice is amazing. He used some great models for Bridge Voice. He has just launched Bridge Shot also, so that's also good. And in fact, if you don't know, I won his giveaway of Claude when Fable was there. So yeah, I genuinely love the guy. Like he's amazing. Interesting with Gamma 4, it seems like you chose right. Gamma 4, I have never used it, but I have heard like it's the best, easiest open source model by Google. And if you are into open source and like, a good, small, not very heavy model, you can use Gamma 4. I've never used it because I've been using Frontier models. But yeah, when I started Antigravity, I started using Gemini Pro 3.1. I think at that point it was 3.0, 3.1 launched later. But yeah, that's what I used. Britzvilla, harness. Uh, yeah, yeah, but I think what Matt has done with BridgeSpace is actually commendable also because for someone who is just into building and creating a tool for the community, it's a great tool, and especially for someone who has done a ton of work in software development and is now doing vibe coding, BridgeSpace is a great platform. And again, you can orchestrate so many agents, you can work parallelly on so many things. And with his system, like he has every repository differently and everything, I think that's a good thing for him. Like I personally feel. For me, yeah, it's not as of now not suitable, but eventually, yeah, maybe I'll try Bridgespace as well. Why not?
I think, Apoor, we are done with the video. Can you check the
Oh
output?
yeah, sure. Absolutely. Are you ready? This is going
Yeah,
to be interesting. Let's see what we have made. Wait, where has it saved it? Check output. What we are looking. Reveal in File Explorer. Okay,
What if
here
your
you
AI
go.
agent didn't stop after one answer?
I can't see it
That's
on my
loop
screen.
engineering.
Just check it on. Oh man, wait, give me a second. I will switch to Discord, man. It's so convenient. I'll stream there for you. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Now you can see.
Yeah,
What if
Cool.
your AI agent
can you
didn't
make it
stop
bigger?
after one answer? That's loop engineering.
I can't hear the
Instead of
music
running
though.
a prompt once.
You cannot hear the audio.
No.
Huh, that's weird. Should be able to.
I think you need to share it on
Oh, right,
Gmail.
right, 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 right. Wait. Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought you were watching on stream. No, that's why. Wait. I got it. It's it's tricky.
That is on mute, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now you'll be able to do that. Yeah. This is the video. Let's check it.
What if your AI agent didn't stop after one answer? That's loop engineering. Instead of running a prompt once, you run it on a schedule, over and over. Each pass checks the result,
It's
fixes
just too
what's
good,
wrong,
man.
and picks up where the last one left off. Watch it deploy, hunt a flaky test. Keep refining until the goal is met. One task at it, and if your AI
Interesting.
agent did
Interesting. What do you think?
Can you send me this on WhatsApp, everybody? Because I
Sure.
think for me the voice was breaking a little. So,
Yeah, sure.
eh, you're. Oh, this is on Gmeet. Okay, fine. I thought stream पे दिखा रहा है.
No. And I've figured that out. I've made this my primary screen and everything. I've figured that out.
No, okay,
Reveal
good.
in File Explorer.
Not at all a bad result, Apoor. I want to see how much token it used. If you can
Yeah,
check the
let's
token
check that.
usage.
Let's check that too.
Yeah.
How much token did we use? And cost wise, what will it be? Let's see how much token did we use. So I have multiple thoughts, but I think you can improve it with the prompting, like more prompting. I think the
Of
very
course,
first,
you gave nothing to it.
yeah, the very first thing is of course the font itself. That's very basic. Second, I did not like the audio. It sounds very robotic. I think it can
Okay.
find better audios. The script
Hmm.
is nice. I think more or less it because Opus has written, so script will be nice. And motion wise, I think we can do a little better. But no complaints. I think this is a
No,
good
of
start.
course.
Like just with one prompt, it's a little L, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. So we
Can you
used
share the right screen? I am still seeing the other screen, so I can't follow what you're doing.
okay, wait, buddy, wait. Let me do that. Let me do that. Screen one. Oh, screen two. Oh, okay, I shared. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. I'll switch screens. So yeah, output tokens were about 25K, 15 to 25K. Input
Okay, that's a
tokens,
lot.
yeah. So cost is roughly around $1 to $4 if we don't have a plan.
That's a lot for a 30-second video.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have
Not
a
the
plan.
not the Yeah, not the most ideal
Yeah.
thing then. I thought
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
be a little more ideal, but again, with Claude, if you're able to create a video, that's not a bad thing. So
Yeah. For sure. For sure. I think that use Piper TTS. We need to figure out like more audios of this eventually. Right?
yeah.
Remotion is good. Remotion just need better prompting. That's what I use. And FFA, it's just for encoding. So I think Piper we have to explore more, and of course Remotion. Then I think yeah, it
Yeah.
will be good. No API key because it's $0 for me, but otherwise it would have been like $1 to $4. But
Hmm.
nice. I think this is a good thing. It created something. I wouldn't say something good, but something. Uh,
You did not give it any prompting. I think if you
yeah,
try with a very nice prompt, it would be amazing. Let me
yeah.
try giving you a prompt. Maybe we can do it again. Just one more. Let's see.
You are giving me a prompt that I'll use. Huh? Sure.
Yeah,
Send me.
yeah.
Um,
Give me a couple of minutes.
Arpan,
Like
if you are here, what did you think? Do you have any thoughts? Okay. We have Fable yet. Do we have to? We have it. Do we have it? Nope. No sign of Fable. People are still betting for later, but July 1 is still only 86%. Wow. It should have been like 99 or 100%. That's low. That's genuinely low.
What is this? What is this? You can bet here.
Yeah, basically it's a betting platform, but it's pretty accurate. Like I've seen a lot of times, if let's say it's saying that if it's a high percentage, let's say you want to know when is GPT 5.6 is coming, so it tells you an idea, it gives you an idea because I think they have some internal news and stuff, like internal some secrets that you can check and then eventually figure out. But it's I use it just for as a news source.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Poly market. Nice.
yeah, Polymarket. Okay. Okay, Anthropic debuts new science hub. Yeah, this is also I want to discuss one day. Anthropic debuts new science hub for Claude. So Anthropic has just done this, like they have, like for scientists and researchers, they have made a great platform where you can actually visualize your research papers and everything. So we'll talk about this also one day. I think it will be interesting.
Okay. I sent you the prompt. Let's try with this one.
Do that. Copy. Have it key. You have written it through Claude.
Yeah, of course. But I gave it a basic
Little
context and want.
the little cloud who was afraid to rain. Acha, a little cloud who was afraid to rain.
For this prompt, to generate this prompt, I gave it a very detailed prompt. So
Yeah, that I kind of figured out.
yeah, that is what I do. So what I want, I tell first Claude to create a prompt, then I do the changes in the prompt, and then I try to make the product or whatever I want to do. So
Got it. Nice. Not bad. Let's see. I think it will take some time. Let
yeah,
it run.
and it will use a lot of tokens as well, I guess.
Oh, for sure. I think now we are looking at maybe around 40,000 tokens or even more.
Probably that is like 35-40% of my daily usage limit.
My limit won't even move like 2%. 2% maybe, yeah, something like that.
Uh,
How much do I have left? 2% we have just moved so far, whatever work we have done weekly in the last 5 hours. I was not working before this. No worries. Okay, so it's asked which visual approach for the animation? Free 2.5D storybook, paid AI video gen, of course, local GPU. Let's use 2.5D. Free Piper for free music, free Piper plus free music. Let's put that. Let's see what it makes. Do we have another slop or not? By the way, what was the prompt? Create a 30-second 3D animated children's story video titled The Little Cloud Who Was Afraid to Rain. Okay, we need pixels, time, 3D animations, voice is warm, friendly human narrator. Okay, then you have explained the scenes, camera and motion. Okay, okay. I
I
think
want to see if I can
I think
actually do the animations.
I think तू कुछ ज़्यादा ही expect कर रहा है.
I just want to see what is the actual limit. So
हाँ
if we can actually create a video like proper 30-second video with this,
हाँ.
I just want to see. Also,
मयंक मयंक is saying
hmm,
काम कर रहा हूँ साथ में आ जाऊंगा. मयंक को भी भेजो लिंक.
भेज दो. एक बात बता,
हम्म.
ये जो जैसे वैभव सिंसिनाटी करके जो बंदा है,
हाँ
सिंधु की
सिसिंती
नाम है,
सिसिंती.
सिंधी, तो
तो
वो
मेरे को
उसको
इंडस्ट्री
जितने
से निकलवाएगा, मेरा करियर खत्म शुरू होने से पहले खत्म करवाएगा तू.
हाँ
तो मेरा
हो
करियर
गया.
शुरू होने से पहले खत्म करवाएगा.
मेरी आवाज थोड़ी आ रही है इस पे.
अरे मजे. क्यों तेरी आवाज स्ट्रीम पे जारी होगी?
नहीं भाई, नहीं जा रही.
क्या बात कर रहा है?
आई डोंट थिंक सो.
पागल है क्या? जाएगी, ऑब्वियसली जाएगी.
भाई मेरी आवाज आ रही है स्ट्रीम पे, रुक जा.
आनी चाहिए.
ओ फक, आ रही है.
ऑब्वियसली आएगी भाई, वो मैं डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो भी शेयर कर रहा हूँ ना.
ओ जैम, आई डिडंट नो.
इतनी देर में वन साइडेड कॉन्वर्सेशन थोड़ी हो रही है मेरी ऑडियंस के लिए, जो दो लोग देख रहे हैं, एक मैं और एक तू.
ओके.
बट
हाँ
क्या
तो
वो चल रहा
वैभव
है? हाँ.
भाई जो है हमारे, so he, most of the videos that he's posting,
हम्म.
it is his avatar, right? It is not himself. So what tool is he using? Do you know?
Okay. Yeah, I know. I have actually created my own avatars on that as well. The difference is he has a little more data, I would say, ideally. So,
Yours. Here you are back. Okay.
yeah, I went full screen. I keep doing this. I'm learning. So yeah, Webhub particularly use Hagen. So basically, there are this tool called Hagen, which I also use. It has like Avatar 5, Avatar 4, multiple models. It has voice models as well from 11 Labs, Fish AI, and all of that. And you can just
Mm,
give it a nice video of about 1-2 minutes of yours, along with, let's say, 1-2 minute of audio. You create your avatar,
mm,
you make it. Once you make it, if you want to tweak it, you can tweak it a little. You can't tweak it a lot, otherwise it will get disrupted. And then you can just, let's say, next script that I have, I just want to put it and do something. I can just put my script over there, ask it to use that avatar, and it will do that. I'll give you a demo. Remind me, just put it in your list. We'll do this one day.
mm.
I'll show you live how I create this video. I'll just put it in
So
my
is
to-do
the
list.
tool free? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be free, but just
No, no, no,
checking.
it's not free. It's very costly, by the way.
Of course.
It's not free. Hagen we have. What else we have to discuss? Skills we have to discuss later. Anything else?
Now I don't recall.
Okay, cool. If you
So
do, let me know. We'll make pointers.
I hope there was a feature of MOM from YouTube live.
No, you have a feature to summarize the stream, maybe, but not
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's the
MON.
end people.
Yeah.
I mean, me coming from a full day of work, it's MOM, not a sum.
I actually had thought of this. Like today, we'll discuss AI in product management, but since now we have already done a lot of things today, we'll do it later.
Mm,
I actually made this whole
yeah.
whiteboard. Uh, we have Fable 5, speech to text, Pulse, demo, product manager roadmap, and content type ranking. I think so far we have done nothing because Fable has not launched. Speech to text we have not discussed. Pulse demo we have not discussed. We are discussing other demos. Uh,
What about product management roadmap? So you want to create a roadmap for product
yeah,
managers?
yes, I'll do it for you. Like I'll take all your inputs, what you do on everyday basis, what's your work like, and all of that. And on live stream, we will create
Something
maybe
like this.
tools, skills, or a roadmap for you.
Something like this.
You're sending me something.
Yeah.
Right. AI M bootcamp fine tuning. Yeah, this is for learning AI, right? No, no, no. I'm not
This
talking
is
about
yeah.
learning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it, got it. So this is nice, right? This is like, okay, this is just teaching you multiple languages and stuff. No, I don't want to get into technicalities. I'll make a practical roadmap uh, for you where basically what tools you should use, how you should use those tools now, given your current scenario. I'll take all inputs of all the work that you have done or you do on everyday
The
basis
problem is
and
the
then figure
problem
out.
is the problem is Apoorv, it's not about what we can use, it's about what organizations are allowing us to use.
Hmm,
And that is not a, being no, see, startups are much more flexible and they might be able to use a lot of things, but a big corporation, a big organization, it's very difficult for them to open up to a lot of tools, right? So it's like we are not even letting AI connect to our databases right now.
hmm,
It's that restrictive because again, we don't know.
hmm,
Maybe AI today is working fine, tomorrow it might delete everything in the
hmm,
database. That's a very big risk we can't take. Just giving a very small example. So this is something which is, I mean, you can talk about product management,
hmm,
but you actually, if you want, if you say that we can use Cloud for this, we can use this tool for this, it's
hmm,
not practically possible for a company for like which I work in right
hmm.
now. So that's an issue.
Got it. Cool. We'll do this way, right? Like I won't give you a generic roadmap. I'll of course we'll create a generic also for anybody to use, but we'll also make something which you have access to. Let's say you have access to Gemini or Copilot because these are the tools that most of the workspaces are on in enterprises.
Mm,
So we'll make
mm,
a roadmap given that, given the access that you have. Because I want
mm,
AI to be accessible to everyone and they should know how to use it. That's what
Of course.
my idea is with the whole streaming and everything we are doing, right? So
Hmm.
we will make that, and I'll make sure to give you a proper roadmap for this. Eventually, we'll build that. We'll maybe build that into a platform. We'll maybe build that into a skill or just a dashboard. But let's have a
Hmm.
roadmap, and eventually we'll discuss multiple kinds of roadmap from product managers. I have thoughts about interior designing. I have thoughts about legal side of things, medical, healthcare side.
Hmm.
So we'll create this because I think the tool AI context awareness is very important, which I want to spread through this.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Hmm.
Cool. How
Since you
far are
talked
we?
about interior designing, let's say for my room, if I want to design an interior myself using AI, which tool
Hmm.
would you suggest me to use? And given the restriction that I want it to be free, of course.
Okay.
I just have cloud
Hmm.
subscription. So
Right. So if you want free, right, then your best option is Gemini or ChatGPT because you have some limits on that. If you want completely free. But if you are open to spend a little, or even if not free, I think there are some interior designing tools which, for let's say one or two prompts, it will generate you the results and they're free. We'll explore those tools. I think there are quite
hmm,
a few. We'll
hmm,
do that maybe tomorrow, day after, however, fix it and build a roadmap for that. Like let's say if you are coming as a customer, if I want
hmm,
to just design a room or myself with different elements that I can possibly think of, a bed, almirah, and all of that. So we'll figure out
hmm.
what we can actually do for that. So that's something we'll build.
Okay,
Okay, in the
let's see.
meanwhile, let's see where are we. So I think it started with all of that, free music and all of that. Then it built music and ambience are done. We are now doing the motion with Nimbus, Sunflower, Garden, and Sky. Let's see what Opus gives. And I genuinely want to try this prompt with Fable as well if we have it. Then we'll get to know how good
Of
how good it
course,
is.
of course.
Yeah.
If we get Fable at all.
Yeah. I think I will have to sleep without Fable today.
You'll get to sleep probably then.
Good one. Good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there is no Fable then I'll get to sleep for sure. We have AGI before we can get Bluetooth devices to pair reliably. Here Webos is in everything
Hmm.
that makes Cloud Code powerful is already built in. I have an insane idea for a launch video, but it's going to take a lot of time. We will launch fast and launch big. Anthropic, where is my Fable 5? People have gone mad, bro. Cool. Okay, it created a lot of stills, scenes 1, 2, and 3. It's going sequentially, quite sequentially and nicely. That's
Yeah,
something I will
it's
say.
taking longer than last time, I think.
Oh, for sure, you have given
A
a
bit more detail.
very detailed, yeah, detailed prompt, so it will.
Hmm. Interesting.
He's looking charming. Okay, Nimbus is adorable. Nervous of face
You
and a
have
frame.
subscription. Do you have View? Google View?
Google View. What's Google View?
Not View. The video creation tool.
Oh, VO.
View.
Google
Yeah,
VO.
View.
Okay, so
Yeah.
good part about Google is if you have Google subscription, right? Like I have for Google, you can
Hmm.
actually use it for anything. VO, Nano Banana, now Omni, all
Why
of
don't
that.
you run the same prompt on Google View 3?
Oh, we
Why
can
don't
do
we
that.
try it?
We can do that.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, I think Google VO. Wait, let's try.
And let's try GLM 5.2 also.
Oh, that I don't have.
No, you don't need a subscription for it.
No,
It's
no, you
free.
need. If I'm using on cloud, I need.
Uh-huh.
So
No,
basically,
I created a resume on GLM 5.2. It did not need any. It does not need anything.
which
Created an
platform?
amazing resume for me.
Which platform did you
It's
use?
open source, bro. It's all. You go to GLM 5.2 website.
Oh, you use the free limit, right? So what happens is basically it's open source, it's free. But if you're
Yeah,
using cloud host, right? cloud hosting if you are using, then it's not
Why do
free.
we need to use cloud host?
Because you cannot use it open source unless you have downloaded the model, which you cannot do. It's a TB model, 1.5 TB model.
GLM 5.2. Let me
Yeah.
type.
That I'm aware. Even I tried using Minimax and Kimike in my days, but all of that requires.
Bro, I
Oh,
created the whole resume for
done.
me using.
Yeah, that's a different thing. I'll tell you that too. Okay, we have our first video ready. You ready?
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, I've not
Bring it
opened
on
it.
the screen.
I have not opened it.
Yeah, yeah, bring it on the main screen.
Yeah, I'll do that. Wait. Now you can see it.
High above a
Right?
It's buffering.
Yeah, cool. I'll play.
Still
Okay.
high
buffering.
above a thirsty garden floated a little cloud named
Let me reshare my screen. Uh, okay, my system maybe start to cry. Good. Okay, sure. Cool. Now you'll be able to see it. Okay. Let's see what Claude
Yeah.
has given us.
High above a thirsty garden floated a little cloud named Nimbus. Nimbus wanted to help, but he was afraid to let his raindrops fall.
See this raindrop?
You can do it, whispered the sunflower, and with a happy
Half of his
shiver,
face is
Nimbus
gone.
let his rain fall. The garden bloomed with color, and Nimbus glowed with pride, because even a little cloud can make a big.
See, not bad at all.
Yeah, for a 15-minute work, I think not bad, I would say.
You can just, if you have the token, of course, you can just leave it and it will create on its own.
Yeah, like I would say not a bad thing, not a bad start, but yeah, I think it can be
Yeah,
better, that's all.
of course, of course. Everything can be better, Apoor.
Yeah,
This is
I
something
think,
which
yeah.
we have, we have not done anything at all.
Wow.
Say 50 to 70 gigabytes per load.
Yeah, not very nice. Okay, it's like roughly $6 to $15.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
a
lot.
lot. What is our VO
Yeah.
doing? Oh wow, it created a 10-second video. You wanna see this?
Okay.
High above a
Yeah.
thirsty garden floated a little cloud
Wow.
named Nimbus. Nimbus wanted to help,
Wow.
but he was afraid to
Wow.
let his raindrops fall. And with a
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. This is
Okay,
the
Claude sucks.
output.
high
No, it's not Claude sucks. It's not made for visuals because it's at the end of the day, Claude cannot do any image work, right? So what happens is
I know.
whatever Remotion is doing, Remotion is just using React as a code. Your whole video is a code. There is no graphic. This is a graphical
Yeah.
video, right? So that's why.
Bro,
But
this is just too good.
yeah,
I thought
above a thirsty little cloud named Nimbus, but he was afraid his raindrop.
so everybody's talking that Gemini and Google is falling behind on AI development. This is where Google is investing all its energy on images and videos.
yeah.
I just hate they
I
have this.
actually sent you the link for
Mhm.
GLM 5.2.
Okay, got it.
High
I'll
above
check.
a thirsty
Actually
garden floated a
doing the
little
coding
cloud
here.
named Nimbus.
Into coding.
Oh,
You
but
can
it
build
won't.
a website right now.
Yeah, I
It
got it.
won't go and host it on the cloud, of course. It won't do all that
No,
thing.
let me tell you what
Um,
happens. No.
hmm,
That's where you're. I'll tell you what happens. So Z.ai, right? This is the Chinese lab which you're talking about, right?
yeah.
So this chat over here is free, right? You don't have to pay till a limit. But
Yeah, of course.
right, so that's what happens with open source. It is open source, but you have to see
Hmm.
to advance models. You need to sign in. This is still GLM 4.7, which is
No,
way
I'm
old.
using GLM 5.2. I signed in. I can use GLM 5.2.
Then yeah, for a limit, I think you can. Then of course it will go out of the limit. That's what now.
Of
I
course.
don't.
I mean, that's
I
the
don't do.
same thing, right?
Yeah,
In Claude, we cannot use Fable. If we cannot use Opus, we can just use
yeah,
Sonnet.
right,
And
right.
similarly, in ChatGPT, I think there is a limit for
Yeah.
the 5.5 version. So it's pretty much same, but it gives you way more tokens than Claude and
Oh,
ChatGPT, and it's
it's
pretty
way
much
cheaper.
comparable.
Yeah. It's cheaper as hell. Cheap as
Yeah,
hell. For sure. I
yeah.
totally agree. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is nice. Uh, can you create a
Can't
30-second
compare it to
video?
you right now.
Yeah, you can't. The only
Okay.
constraint right now with this is it can only create, I think, 8 to 10 second videos.
Yeah, you need to stitch a lot of videos together.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's the bad part. I think Mayank was here. Mayank, are you here? Just say hi in chat. Mayank, तो chat में तो hi बोलना. YouTube chat में.
Okay.
Oh, he was here 10 minutes back. Say hi in YouTube chat ना. मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा तू यहाँ था? WhatsApp पे बोल रहा है मुझे. In while I process detailed scripts, concept 30 is just like a story of numbers you shared. The actual film is generated using much shorter clips. We're gonna full the best of it is generated scene by scene, stitch those. Okay. On any plan, you cannot do that. I don't know why they have this restraint, like why they are saving tokens or they are just saving context or what. Eh, this is correct and I don't operate on try. The video length is strictly technical of video generation. So I cannot generate more than 30 like 10-second scene. Hmm. Okay. So we have to like explain every 10-second scene and then kind of stitch them.
Yeah, we need to break it down. Yeah.
But that's always like a little risky, right? Like you might lose context, you might have a different because I don't know how much it will be able to continue with the same kind of graphics, same kind of visual
Of
designs.
course. Of
That's
course.
a challenge.
That's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, any which ways, great on these front. I think today we tried a lot. Video montage is nice. I'll show you something that I made, and then we can do that with this also. We'll use that. Uh,
Yeah.
maybe not today, but yeah, we'll do that. That's another thing. Where are we on Fable? We want Fable. I have very interesting activity planned after this. If we are done
Yeah.
talking with AI, done talking about AI.
I think I'm done for the day.
For AI or for
Uh,
in general?
in general, I had a very long day. I had
Okay.
a long work day as well. So I don't think Fable is gonna come here in the next 5 minutes. I'd probably go and sleep.
So I was thinking to do this. Basically,
Hmm.
every day we'll create tier list. You might have seen it on social media.
Yeah, yeah,
And
of
every
course.
day we'll choose different things and then do rankings. And that'll be
Okay.
fun. But for today, I thought of the topic of content type. Like you see all these contents, right, on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. And I've figured
Hmm.
out around 37 categories.
Hmm.
And I want to rank them, like which content I personally enjoy the most and which content is like I don't enjoy. And then we can rank it on multiple things like which kind of content has most money, which content has most everything we can
Hmm.
think. So for today, for starters, I was just thinking we'll rank which content we enjoy and why.
Okay.
Would you like to do that?
I can pick a few, not all, but I think what so
No, no. So I'll tell you how this works,
based on
right?
environment, correct?
Yeah, so it's simple, right? We'll pick the category travel hacks. How much do
Yeah,
you enjoy watching travel hacks and why? And how much do you
I
not?
think travel vlogs for me, I think I watch a lot. I follow 3 to 4 vloggers from 5 6 years now,
Hmm.
and it's like whenever I'm eating food, having my lunch, dinner, it's my go-to thing. So for me, I think it would be a S tier. I
S tier.
love travel vlogs. I am a traveler myself. I love to travel, so
Hmm.
I think travel vlogs would be an S tier for me.
Okay. I am a little divided on travel vlog, okay? So if the travel vlog is on YouTube, long form, which you also might be watching, I love it. But I just hate these Instagram travel vlogs because they are
Yeah,
just
yeah,
so
I'm also talking
exaggerated.
about
Yeah, they're
YouTube,
so
100%.
exaggerated. Everybody is like, "Oh my God, I've never seen such something so beautiful. Oh my God, this is the best
And
place.
it's shit,
Oh my God, you have to come here and see this. Oh my goodness.
all
Just
paid promotion.
show, yes, just show the reality. Let user also actually get to know the reality. That's why, because of that reason, I want to put it in A category. Because while I love YouTube travel vlogs, but on equal amount or more amount, I hate Instagram travel vlogs. Hmm. Let's say cars. Do you watch a lot of
I
content
know.
around cars?
I when I was planning to buy a car, I was watching, but not anymore. So
Yeah.
no, not really.
I think on regular days you really can't watch a lot of car content or like for that matter automobile content. I used to watch
Today,
this
Brother Chrissy
this
Burton
create.
floated a little cloud named Nimbus.
Hmm.
Wait, so you're playing something
No, I created this
with GLM?
using GLM 5.2.
Okay, we'll watch it. We'll watch it in a minute. So
Yeah.
with cars, I think yeah, with automobile industry in general, I don't think you watch it unless you are buying or you are interested in particular feature or a launch. Because I personally
Hmm.
feel like I used to watch this creator called Supergirl Blondie something like super famous when it used to be
Yeah, yeah,
Facebook and all.
yeah. I
But
also watched she used
yeah,
to bring
but I think no,
super rich
not
cars.
anymore. Yeah, so I think C for cars, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, gaming. Do you watch gaming?
Oh, I mean, it depends. Lately, I've been getting a lot of gambling shorts on YouTube.
Wow, gambling.
And,
Which games particularly?
mostly blackjack.
Oh, okay,
Mostly blackjack and baccarat. So
Baccarat.
both of these, yeah, I've been watching this quite a lot now. I'm not addicted just for YouTube, but
I think gaming
but
for me has always been esports. I've been very much interested and avid follower of esports. I love competition basically. So I have been
Mhm.
watching a lot, and I still watch a lot. Depending on games, I watch Valorant primarily, or some new games that are coming out. But yeah, I love it. Like story wise, I play also a little. Not much nowadays since I've been into vibe coding because I think that's a whole different game altogether. But yeah, that's something that I've been watching.
Yeah.
Which category would like to pick next?
I
Sports,
think news probably
news.
news is something which I watch on a daily basis. You see, come on, Apur, you can do better.
Oh, Mayank is there. Hi, Mayank. How are you doing, buddy? What's happening? I heard you're working so late today. बेचारे की बैंड बजी हुई है यार.
I
ज्यादा
can't
ही
hear
काम करवा
man.
रहे. No, no,
Is he on you?
he's in YouTube chat.
He's in YouTube chat.
Okay. Yeah. News D for me. I'll tell you why. Yes, absolutely.
You consume, you consume everything from X.
No, no, no. It's not about that. That's for sure. I consume most of my things through X. But if I open news, the only thing that I get to know is hatred, crimes, all of that negativity which happens, right? And I am not in a space of mind that I want to even consume that news. And I just hate even looking at that news. I get so angry, and that's why I've just stopped creating or consuming consuming news content altogether. I read it, that's fine because in read it's not visual, it's easy, it's not provocative, it's to the point, it's better. But when it comes to watching it, it boils my blood, and that's why it's the D tier, purely D tier for me.
I don't watch like news like Aaj
Hmm.
Tak. I
Hmm.
like to consume what's happening in the world,
Hmm.
like what's happening with mostly global politics.
Hmm.
Something that excites me a lot. So that's me personally. But anyway,
Yeah, I think at different stages, different kinds of
yeah,
news. Dating
yeah.
advice.
Not really, not
Do
anymore.
you take your dating advice from social media?
No, not really, not anymore. Zero for me
Zero.
at least.
Okay. I would put it in C tier. If that advice
Okay.
is in my favor, I would love to watch it.
Of course, approved is approved.
Because I don't mind, hearing something which I kind of feel like, okay, I also think in the same direction. But yeah, I don't take advice as in advice that what I should do and everything because it's mostly fictitious. Nothing is more realistic, and you cannot really apply. Creators and everybody who is just gurus giving advices, please stay away from
Mm,
them. I'm genuinely telling you, stay away from them. Wait, let me do my full screen and say this.
mm.
Wait, wait, okay. Stay away from anyone who is giving dating advice. Figure out on your own. Don't follow anybody. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, so C tier for me for sure. What else? What
Okay.
else? Food.
Spirituality probably B tier.
Okay,
Food is definitely S tier. I consume a lot of food content.
S tier for yeah. Food is S tier for me also. I also love food
Hmm.
content. Food content for the and you won't believe. So I'm a vegetarian, okay? But if I am
Thanks for
looking
letting me
at
know.
egg, if I look at like anybody's like making egg dishes, I just love it. I don't know why. That's like my guilty pleasure.
Hmm. Same. Same for me.
I
I
just
consume
love
a
what.
lot of food content.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's so aesthetic or nice about it that you consume it, but it's bad.
Trust me,
Okay,
I
it's
don't
bad.
know. You- uh, let's not say that on YouTube,
Uh,
Abu.
yeah. Let's do that. Okay, gym content.
Probably a B tier. I
Hmm.
think it's pretty hype now. Everybody is either doped or I don't know. I don't like to watch a lot of gym content.
Hmm. I think for
Probably a B.
me, yeah, I think for me, gym content is all about what state of mind am I in. If I am going gym
Mm,
regularly, then I'm like, okay, cool. Let me look at this exercise. Let me look at this trick. But I just hate
mm,
the moment they start preaching about creatine, protein, and all of that because I
mm.
feel stop it. You are not an
Stay-
expert. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Let people talk to some expert or get the right guidance and do it. I just hate creators flexing and just be like, yeah, you consume this, consume that. That's gonna ruin your body because it's completely different from theirs, right? So that's something that I don't like. But yeah, if somebody's showing a nice exercise, a nice posture around what, and how you should do that particular, I think that's interesting because a lot of times, unless you are very experienced, you don't know exactly which exercise needs to be done in which posture. So that's there.
makes
Cool.
sense.
Moving on. Uh, what else? What else? Sports.
Uh, Cricket, F1, probably S tier. Otherwise, I don't watch a lot of other sports.
Uh, Anybody in the chat wants to give their opinion? We have five people watching apparently. You, me, Mayank, and two more apparently. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so I think for sports, yeah, S tier for me.
probably.
S tier for
Okay.
me as well. Because I'll tell you why. Uh, NFL, NBA, Urban, you watch what? Oh, you watch a lot of things. NBA, NFL, FIFA. You're following the cup. You're following the World Cup. Who are you supporting?
No, no, I'm not. No,
I'm asking
I
Arpan.
told
Okay,
you.
I am asking my audience.
Sorry, bro.
Who are you supporting, Arpan? Sorry, I was saying on sports. Yeah. So recently I've been a lot into F1. I've been loving F1. I learned all the technicalities, all the terms from DRS to how the safety car gets deployed, yellow flag, red flag, everything, all the different teams that are possibly there. And I've been, of course, following cricket forever. And in cricket, I don't watch like a ball bat content. I only watch like, those crazy memes of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, where they are flexing and they're doing something funny. That is the only cricket content, sports content I like. USA, lol, Argentina. USA, please don't. USA, no. Argentina, they've won like the last World Cup. Let's give the chance to someone else. I'm hoping this time maybe Ronaldo also gets to achieve his dream. That's what my hope is. Yeah. Sorry, you want to add something to sports?
No, not really. Just cricket and F1. Otherwise, I
Hmm.
don't watch anything else.
What else
I
do
love
I
to play
watch?
though, but I don't watch.
You're playing pickleball.
No, not really. Just pickleball. It's a lot of other sports, suppose.
Oh my God.
I just don't want to name them right now.
Okay. Cool. Fair. Good. Ah, my arch nemesis. Couple content.
Depends. I mean, if it is funny, I like to watch it. If it's not really. It's lovey-dovey. I don't like to watch a lot.
I would like to create a category, E category, and put couple content there. I
Okay.
hate couple content on social media. I'll tell you why. It's so pretentious. It's so
Mm.
fake. It's unrealistic. The
Yeah,
way
that's why I
they,
said
yeah,
funny. It's good.
the way they preach that their relationship is the best relationship in the world, everything they're
Mhm.
doing for each other, making them feeling butterflies in their stomach and all of that. I'm not complaining. Like, maybe they'll have a good relationship, healthy relationship, and I wish that is the case. But the way everything is
Yeah.
so pretentious, the way it's kind of brainwashing kids and youngsters who are just maybe getting into relationships or getting out of relationships and whatnot, I hate it. I hate it
Mhm.
pro max. I genuinely feel there has to be a category E for couple content for me. If anybody feels the same in chat, just let me know. Mayank, what are your thoughts on couple content? If you can tell, I'll forward
Bro,
that
man,
clip though.
he can't say a lot now.
Yeah, I'll forward that clip.
Bro, we'll do one more and then I
Yeah,
actually need to drop.
done, buddy, done. You pick? Which category? You pick. You
Now that much. What else is there? I actually can't see. It's too
okay? I'll
small.
tell you. We have parenting, wedding, makeup, skincare, fashion. Uh, Now you can see
Is
maybe
it that is super huge? Yeah. Now I can see properly.
skincare, travel
Uh,
hacks, cooking.
what about quotes? What do you think about quotes? I remember back in
Uh,
2015, 16, 17, when there was a lot of Facebook in demand.
mhm.
There was a culture where people used to take screenshot of quotes and send it to each other on WhatsApp. I don't know if people still, if they're sad, they go and read a few quotes. Personally, I don't do that anymore. I don't know what about you.
So I
Does it
remember.
motivate you? Do you read quotes and do you feel like you are motivated?
Okay. So I'll take it in two ways. First, I think you're right. So you remember there used to be this phase when, let's say, you are mad at your friend or your girlfriend or your partner. You used to first remove your DP and then maybe
Yeah.
put a sad or angry quote or a WhatsApp status.
Every person used to do it. Come
Yeah,
on, not just me.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody used to do that. Now everybody just share memes. That's where we have come to, right? From motivation standpoint of view, I think it definitely affects me. Matlab not affect directly, but I do get motivated if I'm not reading a preachy quote. Okay, if
Mhm.
you'll go to
Mhm.
my even Instagram and reshare tab now, I have a lot of the only thing that I repost, that repost option, the only thing that I repost is mostly quotes only. And you and they're all motivating quotes with nice music, something nice, the state of mind that I'm in. And I think they're very nice if they are used to motivate you, but not like make you feel like you have achieved everything and you're making you preachy and above others. I think that's bad. But if they are somewhere genuine, make some more sense, then I think yeah, it's nice thing. I'll keep it B.
Okay, makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Cool. So we have done
Okay,
10 for today. Maybe we'll continue this list later tomorrow or sometime. But more or
probably.
less, it was fun to do this list. I'll keep thinking. This is something that I want to do, like maybe every stream or something, that we do this kind of lists and give our thoughts
Yeah,
on different things. This is just content. We can do teams, cricket, football, and whatnot, like
yeah,
anything and
of course.
everything.
Of course. There's a lot of things you
Yeah,
can try this on. So yeah.
absolutely.
Probably on apps
Oh
out there. So
yes,
based on usage, so you can do that as well.
yeah, 100%. And again, it's been
All
15
right.
hours. We have no sign of Fable 5.
Yeah,
Let's do
but
one last check
it's been more
before
than
we
two
end
hours.
up.
So I
Yeah.
think thank you so much, Apoor, for calling me and take your leave. And
Yes,
hopefully you'll
man.
get favored by tomorrow.
No,
Get me
no,
hooked
man.
in, buddy. You come out.
Whenever you have time, tomorrow, day
Yeah,
after, later,
yeah,
just keep pinging
yeah,
me. We'll keep
yeah.
keep doing this, right? Like I'll anyway stream for a bit more. I'll see what next I
Yeah.
can do and discuss about. And yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to
No
you soon.
worries. Thanks, buddy, for calling me. Bye bye. Take
Yes,
care.
thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye. Guys who are in chat, just say hi now, please. Let me see who all are in chat. If anybody wants to talk, ask anything general, let's see. Anything you want to discuss, any topic, I would love to have a discussion. Hi, Arpan. Arpan, what do you do, buddy? Where do you live? What do you do? When is Fable 5 coming out? That is the biggest question in the world right now, man. I hope it comes out today. For you, it's morning. For me, it's end of the day. You live in Pennsylvania. Nice, nice. What do you do? So hopefully it comes out very soon. I'm expecting another hour at max. If it doesn't come out in another hour, then I don't think it's coming today. So yeah, that's what it is. What's up, Mayank? What's going on? Kitni der or you're working for how long? How long you're going to keep working today? At 1500 MRR, your product you're talking, or what is it? Or is it a company? I'm sorry, I'm not aware. 1500 MRR, what do you mean by that? Half hour. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. What is it about? Share some details. No, I would love to have a look. What is it about? See, like, I would love to learn something from it. 1500 MRR is quite good. You're talking dollars only, right? That's crazy. Oh man, what's the plan? I had a lot of things planned today. It's a NEMT scheduling in dispatch software. Wow, do you have a link or something that we can look at? Like just to see and figure it out. Just building a cheaper alternative to the commercial software. Okay, people are interested. Wow, you have found quite a niche. By the way, what's NEMT scheduling? I'm unaware. NEMT scheduling. Non-emergency medical transportation scheduling. Coordinates patient rights to medical facilities. Okay, so is it like global as of now, or you're primarily targeting US? How is it? This is interesting. Like, I think what I have heard sitting here, like the medical system in US is pretty bad. Like bad as in like in terms of money and everything. So this could be a big thing for sure, especially there. Do you have an app or a website that we can look at? I don't know if you can paste links in the chat. I genuinely don't. Can you? Moderation activity reactions. If you cannot, just give me the name. Maybe I'll search. Participants. I think we rank on page 2 of Google. Hopefully, okay. 2. Is this your software? Best NEMT scheduling software 2026. Automate trips. Is this you? Or this Bambi NEMT? Which one is yours? That is the name. This only, right? Elite Route Dispatch. NEMT dispatch is close, okay. Best NEMT scheduling software 20 automate trips, bookings, and daily schedules. Search Z-Tride. Okay, Z-Tride NEMT scheduling, routing, and dispatch software. Got it. Ooh, nice. Trusted by NEMT fleets across 10 plus states. NEMT software for AI native dispatch, routing, and scheduling. Stop bouncing between 5 tabs in a group chat just to know where your drivers are. Put everything dispatch, driver strips on one screen, and kept it in sync when things change. Okay. So basically, if I'm not wrong, your it's it oh, I think YouTube doesn't accept URLs in chat. No, it does. I think I need to do some setting or something. I'll do that later. I've just started. I don't know exactly, but I think you can post links. But maybe you only moderators can, not everybody can. Maybe that is also the case. But yeah, no worries. I think we have found it. So your primary customer is a hospital, right? Like any medical facility. Basically, they can track their drivers, where they are, what they are doing, who they are picking up, all of that, right? That's what you're doing. create a trip for transit. Okay, you have your vehicle details, who is picking up. Okay, nice. 2 out of 2 done, 3 out of 3 done. Okay, you have details of all the drivers also. Nice. You're giving them best routes. Is primary user. It is a specific niche business. Hmm. Do you have anything like this in India? I don't think so, right? Transportation companies is a primary user. There you have different, like basically, so what I'm getting is in US, you have your hospitals, medical institutions, and you have NEMT facilities, which provide kind of ambulances between hospital and people, like citizens. They transport senior citizens, people with wheelchair, and insurance covers transportation. Okay, nice, nice. That's quite a very niche, I would say. Like I was unaware of it. Of course, you must be knowing, staying there and living the use case. But unfortunately, we have nothing like that in India. So yeah, 6 pillars, one platform. Dispatch and live ops, scheduling and routing, fleet and people, driver app, no IT team, no 6 pillar rollout. Hmm. Okay, nice. So it's like trucking softwares as well. Like I'm not saying this is a trucking software, but how the trucking industry has these softwares, similar way you have for like medical uh, transportation. Got it. How it was pricing. Let's see. That actually makes sense per vehicle, $49. Okay, it's per vehicle pricing. And it does not matter how many trips they are doing. It's just per vehicle per month. Okay, support up to like 100 vehicles. How much for a year? You're giving some discounts for a year or not? You should, right? I think. But we integrate with insurance brokers to submit trip details like GPS. No, only simple pricing for now. Okay, nice. Okay, wow, yeah, that's actually good. Like if you have built like with insurance companies, with um, medical institutions, and of course all of that, that's great. Can a user also logs in and track where their medical vehicle is? Like, can they also do that? Oh, you're using Space. Nice, nice. Which model you're using? You have built it with Opus? Mobile app for user to request trips. Okay. And then of course, if accepted, they can track and all. But currently only have driver app. Okay. Is it like on iOS and everything as well, or just as of now web app? On it, then Opus 4.8. Nice. Check menu for driver app. Okay. The driver app, your drivers actually like using. Okay, you have App Store, Play Store. Okay, nice. Native apps you have made. Wow. Works in dead zones, driver onboarding 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this, have all of this. Pick up, submit new expense. Okay, here only you submit the expense. Okay, so driver creates the expense and then the insurance companies kind of take it from there. Built in React Native using Opus. Nice. Which map API you're using for this? Google Maps or some other? For gas and other maintenance. It's additional feature. Okay. Wow. Clock in, run the route, close out. Clock in. The boat stays in sync on its own. Quick answers the driver is included. Does it work without cell signal? Back in coverage. Training required. Fluent in 10 minutes. Nice. I think it's pretty self-explanatory and detailed. For sure. The website is nice. I like it. Google Cloud API. Yeah, Google Cloud only. Yeah, I think if you are giving anything to the end user as well and charging them something just for, basically tracking and requesting, it will even work better across 10 states. Nice. How do you market this as of now? Like you're marketing in a particular way? Is it like reach outs or how is it? Everybody's waiting for Fable, man. Yeah, everybody's still waiting, but no sign of it. They're just farming the engagement, 11 million. Wow. And no sign of Fable. Let's just hope it comes out. And yeah, you can, I think you can add some motions, graphics, or more something like that. Maybe I would say like this is something that I have learned, of course, just my insight. This box design, try to reduce it. Like I did it initially, I still have it somewhat on my website as well, but at a lot of places I've reduced it. Like there are still a lot of here I don't have it, here I have it, here I don't have it. So I've tried to make a balance of it and not like box, 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 box. So that is just, I would say, is what I have. Main is email marketing, then calling the clicks. Okay, you are running ads for this. Clearing noise end to end, that fee. So do you have any competitors in this? Like good big competitors or small competitors who are building into this? Running email campaigns. Okay, email campaigns. Nice. Bambi Nempt is main competitor. Check out Bambi. We are definitely ahead from them in terms of UI. Yeah, you see, this is how I've seen like those trucking softwares. This is what they have tried to do, but it's damn bad. Wow, this is like a website made in 2010, 12, 15 max, and then they have not updated it. But I guess they're a big player for sure. But yeah, solution owner, dispatch, driver. Okay, for all three, student transport. What is their pricing? 69 per month per vehicle. So you are definitely beating them there. No, their software is more intuitive. Okay, someone from Bangladesh made website. Also named platform is big player. Okay, wow. Eh, I, you should have your friend reach out to them and build their website and earn some money on the side because anyways they're not going anywhere but make money out of it. Dispatch scheduling. Okay, their tool must be nice as you're saying. How old is this company? We are one fun-loving team driving innovation in NEMT. That's all. Okay. Oh, the founder is Indian. Neerav Chheda, Charles Hennick. Nice. Search easy platform. But they're charging double. Yeah, $69 per vehicle. No? Yours is 49. Already you're saving like $20. Easy platform. Rent related or how is it? Okay, easy onboarding. Not no, I've searched easy only. EASY easy platform. Can you not see it? Am I not entering the right? Acha, this only. Easy boarding. Onboarding and seamless integration. Shows a quick launch for your operation through a streamlined onboarding process even with existing healthcare system. Driver onboarding, vehicle onboarding, staff, corporate system, data migration. They have this. Salesforce kind of. Uh, yeah, it's clean. I would say it's clean. This is their home. Oh, okay. So this is their home page. Name, dispatch, billing, experience, and yeah, this is something that is now integrated in every website, and I think everybody should do it. Create a voice agent for your website, guys. It's game changing. Let people do everything on your website using just voice. I did too. It's a game changer for your customer. They don't have to look on their phones. They don't have to wait for a response. They can just talk, and you get the answers. Provider panel, broker panel, corporate driver app. Hmm. Member care. Hmm. Okay, so they are one of the biggest players. Their website is nice, clean. It's definitely clean. I think. Hmm. Guys, update patients automatically. Seamless API integration. So, what made you jump into this, like particularly, if I may ask? Best for startups and small operations. Freedom per vehicle. They don't have their transparency in pricing. How is it? Contact for pricing. They don't have a flat fees or anything. They have just multiple conditions. Interesting. But what made you like get into this domain particularly of very niche topic, NEMT, non-emergency medical transportation? Wow, I learned something new for sure. Cool. What else we had? Synclify another day, speech to text another day now, content different ranking. We did something. GitHub repos. Yeah, I want to see. I saw the problem in NEMT when I spoke with a friend who owns company. Okay, but like was he not aware of these solutions, or is there a problem within these solutions? Completely. They have big gap in software because insurance is requirement, more GPS there, but the solutions are outdated. Okay, so your USP is better GPS tracking and data collection, particularly for insurance companies, because they will get more accurate results in terms of uh, how much longer route, or how much basically the company, the transporter has spent to do that job, and they can accordingly kind of give the money. For example, NEMT Cloud Dispatch and many other companies are built and managed from out of states in Pakistan. Oh, built in Linux, very old and not easy to use. Wow. US government is allowing such developments in medical space. Hmm. Okay. So you're basically transforming the UI and making a better connection between the stakeholders, right? That is the crux what you are working on. A comprehensive exercise. Yeah. You want to come on a Google Meet or something, man, to chat and discuss maybe? What are we doing? So we did a lot of things, Prakhar. We started with discussing about Fable, Claude, and everything, and then we made some motion videos for completely using AI, but the results were not very nice. And then we were just doing some rankings and stuff, and now we are discussing with Arpan Bhai. He has developed a solution which we are just discussing. He is doing around $1,500 MRR, which is great, of course. So we are just discussing that. It's not governments, it's just people building for cheap, but with AI and build as per client's request within a week all time. You want to join on Meet or something? Anyone of you, Prakhar or Arpan, to chat more on this or anything else? Please let me know. People building cheap. So you can maybe later on sell your solution to them if you would like to. Like that's a scope where I'm based out of Mumbai, man. Uh, that's where I live. I've been working here only. I do a lot of things. This is something that I've just started as a new thing to help market, to kind of build something, give back to the community. That's the focus. It's my first day. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. You had some great time. Who else is there in the chat? Say hi, man. Waiting for Fable or sleep. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, anyways, I sleep a little late, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. We'll start building and everything also. But I wanted to just touch Fable today, do maybe a small task with it. That's what I'm doing, waiting for it, but I don't see Fable coming today anytime soon. I don't know what their calendar is like. Whew. Exercise data set and developers, it nice. They announced, so it has to, right? That's what, right? They announced that it will launch tomorrow globally. I was expecting it will launch like San Francisco 12 a.m. because anyways they're just giving 7 days for us to use on our subscription. And now it's been almost 15 hours since their last announcement, and we there is no sign of Fable coming out. I think something again wrong might be going on, or what is happening. Usually, whenever they launch any model, they launch it pretty quickly. What are we gonna talk about tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think we will talk about skills, cloud skills. That's what we were thinking. Like there are so many skills, which skills you can use, how you can use them. That's one thing. We'll also build something live on stream. Today we just did some motion videos. Tomorrow we'll maybe build Synclify further ahead. We'll do the vibe coding live. That's the plan. And yeah, we'll figure out. Today, Arpan Bhai had actually shared his platform with us, which he's building. So let's hope tomorrow we'll also have something like this. That's the plan. Periodic collection of for educational research purposes. It ranges muscle groups. Oh, this is nice. So if somebody is building in fitness, like CalAI or something like a gym training or something, they can use this repository. It has exercises of upper arms. I know this app where basically uh, people like it corrects your postures. Like they just track it and it corrects your postures. So that's interesting. They stream daily. This is my first day, man, of streaming. I wish and I hope I'll stream as much as possible if I'll be able to provide some value. But today is my first day of streaming. I absolutely loved it, to be honest. I had my friend as well with me just to support. But the idea is to stream as much as possible, give back to the community, learn from you guys. I just learned very interesting thing from you, and of course, share my insights, my learnings as well. That's the plan. So if somebody's building a quick thing on exercising, this is a nice repository, guys. Check out this repository. This repository has about 1324 fitness exercises. So if anybody is building apps, for example, where you are making somebody's postures better, or let's say if someone has on an app, they can just click the picture of a machine and you can suggest them which exercises they can do for arms or legs or anything for that matter. So this can come really handy, and this can be sell as a simple solution to them, and you can help them improve their postures, make a proper chart for their training, and help them become fitter and better. Approve, let's connect. I message on Discord next time. Maybe we can collab. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'll check your message. Thank you. And yeah, let's connect. Why not? In any way, if I can help you or anything that is possible, just let me know. I would love to. Yeah. And I just saw your text. Yeah. Thanks for joining in. It was great to have you here. Any kinds of inputs? So you're doing this full time, or do you do like apart from this anything else as well? Because you mentioned like you just swipe coded it, but yeah. So you're doing studying, working. Hmm. I wish we get Fable. That's the only thing. Working as well as supply chain analyst with a company. Work from home manager. Hey, nice supply chain analyst. Interesting. Yeah, then I guess you have time to kind of do all of this and explore all of this, which is absolutely amazing. So you're like US citizen, or you went there to do the job or studies, or how is it? So jailbreaks try to get around the classifier by shifting a request closer to pass the boundary as the safety margin grows. Attempts get logged. I think this jailbreak thing was nothing, man. They mentioned that even GPT 5.5 was able to do the same jailbreak. Even Kimi K was able to do that jailbreak. So I don't think that's even a concern, because I think people are smart enough to kind of jailbreak, or bad people are smart enough to do that. Yes, I have to go. Let's talk next time. I'll join too. I'll subscribe. Oh, thank you, man. Means a lot. Have a great day. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Export control. This was a bad thing. I think they just launched Sonnet to show US government that AI is not good and it's bad. It's not like really making a difference or something. That's why they launched Sonnet 5. Otherwise, it's just genuinely a very bad model if you are developing or doing any sort of coding and stuff. Yeah, but for like generic purpose, maybe it's fine. And now they have raised the bar so high with Fable, with Opus, that it's very hard to switch to Sonnet if you are serious about vibe coding. Cool. I think we have done enough for today, guys. It was a great session. I was genuinely very nervous before I started doing this today. And I was like, not so sure that whether I want to do this or not. But now that I've done it today, and we had a few people, I genuinely enjoyed it. And I'll do this more often for sure. I don't know if every day, but as much as I can, because it was fun. It was entertaining. I get to learn. I hope I was able to help you guys also understand maybe a thing or two, and eventually we'll do a lot of practical use cases and everything. So thank you so much for being here, everyone, whoever joined. I hope next time we'll have maybe a couple of more people, if not a lot, and eventually we'll build a big community. That's the focus. So thanks again for joining, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye bye.